Welcome back. My name is Jacob, aka Star Wars Collective, and this is the Hyperspace Hangout, episode number 9. We still got all of the episodes on 2 hands, so we're still getting into it. Guys, we got 2 special guests here. We have the Commander Cook. You know him from his epic customs, and we also have the Stone Mando, aka Cody. He's here, and these boys just got back from ICCC, so we're going to go over some recap and check out everything that they had to experience with ICC. So before we get into it, boys, how you doing tonight? Welcome to the show.
I'm doing great. How about you?
It's a long, busy day at work, so I'm very stoked to be here to talk to you guys and hang out tonight.
Oh yeah, dude, same. I'm feeling good, man. Ready to yap with y'all some, man.
Dude, right on. Thank you guys again for being here. I really do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and check into some of the homies here in the chat. We got Mr. Troy here. He says hello there. Hello there, Troy.
Yo.
Welcome to the show, my man.
What's up, Troy?
We got Doug. He says, sup, Mr. Doug. Unc Doug in the house. Doug. Welcome to the show, Doug. Thanks for stopping by tonight. We got GXB, Gen X Brian here. We got him on a Friday night. He's tuning into the show. Thank you for tuning in, Brian. Really means a lot. Heck yeah. Right on, everybody. We got Galactic Artisan Customs in here. What's up, everybody? What's up, my man? Hope you're having a good one, Galactic. Been digging all of your customs that you've been doing lately. You have quite the imagination, my man.
Yeah, awesome, dude. Love the creativity and the imagination, dude. I love that shit.
Dude, absolutely. And then not only do we have Galactic Artisan Customs, but not to glaze Cook too much, but his customs are just absolute peak.
They absolutely are. Yes, they are. Very talented dude. There's no doubt.
I was listening to you're welcome, Cook. Can we call you Cookie? Is that cool?
Yeah.
Commander Cookie. I was listening to the MNF stream of their ICC recap, and Commander Cookie made a custom Iden Versio figure for 212 Hunter.
Yeah.
And dude, I even heard you added like pockets and stuff to it. How did you even do that?
So I use this stuff called green stuff, which is just like sculpting putty. So and like just like designed it on the pants or whatever, just stuff like that.
Yeah, dude.
Jeez, dude, that's so
just
cool.
Sculpting and all that kind of stuff.
Gotcha. Okay.
Definitely my most complex custom to date for sure.
Shit was fire, dude. It looked really, really good. Like,
thank you.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. Absolutely, dude. Yeah, man.
How long did that take you to do, Cook?
Oh man, it was a good month for sure.
Yeah.
Just spread out across, like, I mean, obviously with work and stuff, have to do it afterwards.
Right.
It's probably a good month.
Damn.
Wow, dude. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. A lot of patience with that, man.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I'm like making a custom writ dyed figure, and I'm just like, is it done yet? Is it done yet? So yeah, shout out to Cook for the customs and stuff. We appreciate what you do for the community, my man.
Absolutely.
And yeah, let's get right into it, everybody. We got 8 people in here. Thank you for everyone joining us on your Friday night. It really does mean a lot that you're hanging out with me and Cook and Cody. So yeah, welcome to the Hyperspace Hangout live stream. Thank you so much to those who are tuning in while the stream is live. Also, much gratitude to those who are catching the replay. And don't forget to like the video.
Yes, sir. Hit that motherfucking like button. Please.
You know it. Yeah, pretty please.
Please.
Troy, Cookie. He's got the cookie emoji.
Troy's awesome, man.
Dude, we love our Troy. So boys, we're gonna get right into some Rebel recap tonight. We do have some hot toys to go over. There is no Black Series news to my knowledge, unless you guys have anything that I missed. No. Okay.
Black Series been pretty slow, yeah.
Black Series has been a little slow.
Actually, it was, dude. For a minute there, like I felt like once March hit, like honestly, mid-February, it was just like everything was hitting, dude. I was like, okay, I know we were asking for this, but like slow down a little bit. Holy fuck, man.
Well, literally, they were doing like a stream a month, so.
Dude, yeah, and then
starting in January, so.
Yeah, and then like, dude, for them to do the last one that they did was March 26th, like to do one so close to May 4th, that was like, I was like, damn, that's a lot of streams to do, but I'm not complaining by any means, but at the same time, like, I'm thankful for the break. My wallet is for sure.
Definitely.
Absolutely, dude. No kidding. Yeah, I don't know when the next fan stream is, but I am glad that they're taking a little bit of a break here. I'm sure we're going to get a bunch of stuff loaded up at the end of the year. So I'm sure we're all still holding out on ROTS, Anakin, and Obi-Wan. I know we are for a fact. So, yeah. So we'll see
It's
when
so
those guys
crazy
come out.
that they didn't do that for May. I thought surely they got to do those two for May 4th. But
Right.
when we finally get them, dude, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so awesome. It's going to be worth the wait.
100%. We won't even realize that it didn't come out on May 4th. We'll just be so hyped.
We're not going to give a fuck. We're going to be like, dude, have Anakin, man.
Let's just hope the Anakin doesn't have the 2013 legs.
Oh, dude, let's hope.
If it doesn't, then we'll be good. But
if it doesn't, we'll be good.
It seems like if they just ponied up and made a new sculpt, they could just reuse those legs, man. Like,
right.
If they made other
could literally
Jedi,
make a new Clone Wars Anakin even.
Yep.
If they wanted to milk that all the way.
And it's gonna sell, dude. It's Anakin.
Right.
People want those versions of Anakin so badly, you know. And that new Hayden sculpt, it's a soft likeness, but it's definitely there. Like when I look at it, I see Hayden. But it's a good.
I think if they fix the eyes, then it would be better for sure.
Is it too close, in your opinion? Are they too close together? Or are they too far apart? In your opinion?
I almost feel like they're too small.
Okay,
I feel like it need to be a little bit bigger.
Yeah. I need to look at that again. Give it a strong 7, Troy says. Yeah.
It definitely looks better than the archive, without a doubt. The archive is scary looking now. But yeah, Doug
going fast. Yes, he's putting everything out, balls to the wall.
He's like, I only got a year left. I need to make some money here.
I love it, man.
Hell yeah, dude. So guys, let's get into it here. We got some hot toys to talk about. We got some hot toys in here. First things, it's getting hot here. Some hype toys. First things first, guys, we have Chopper, aka our favorite naughty droid, C110P, and VD1 in Imperial disguise. Both of them are in Imperial disguises. With Chopper, you also get a mouse droid too, which is freaking awesome. So 2 interchangeable antennas for Chopper. You got the radar dish, and then his classic kind of like little hat, articulated mechanical arms with interchangeable forearms. And I mean, look, we don't have to lie. This is an absolute peak as compared to some of the other stuff that we're going to go over here, but it's still really cool for those who want it.
Right.
I mean, Chopper is just a repaint. That's it, you know. So nothing crazy. A little bit of a ways to make Hot Toys their money back in a sense. And Doug, it's okay. We'll get into some ICC talk here in a little bit. But you know, Doug, you're no stranger to the show. Robo Recap. We got to go over the news in the community. So this is Chopper here. I don't expect you guys are going to be picking this one up here.
No, not for me.
Yeah, I'm same as Cook, but I really do like. And I've seen people ask for this look in the Black Series. Like I've actually seen a lot of people request this, at least like subjectively, like in my opinion. I can honestly like 15 to 20 people at like times that I can think I've seen people reference the Imperial paint job for Chopper. But I think this is a really cool look, but definitely just not for myself.
And it was a good episode too. I thought it was a great episode of Rebels too. But yeah, just at the end of the day, not my shelf. I don't collect droids. The only droid I would probably ever add is C-3PO or R2.
Hell yeah.
Right.
But BD1 is cool. I think he's an awesome type of companion droid. You know, usually we just see C-3PO's model as far as companion droids go. So when I first played Jedi Fallen Order and BD1 was there, and you find BD1 out in the wild, I mean, he becomes your little buddy. I thought it was so freaking cool. So BD Stim. So that's Imperial Chopper and BD1 in their Imperial disguises. So anyway, that's that, boys. Let's get into some more stuff. We have actual peek here. The Hot Toys Airborne Trooper. Now, before we get into this, were you able to secure one of these?
I did.
You did, Cookie? Let's go.
I'm hyped for this guy. This is like one of my favorite clone trooper designs. So.
Is it really?
Yep.
Have you ever done a custom Airborne Trooper before?
Not from this battalion, but yeah.
Okay, nice.
What battalion was the custom for? If you remember.
So you know, like the Order 66 clone trooper pack with the 4 clones.
I believe
the Black Series.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the green one.
Yeah.
So I did like that battalion, just an airborne trooper of that.
Okay,
That's
cool,
dope.
man.
That's really cool.
Damn straight. Yeah,
Well,
this
I'm
thing
glad,
is good.
dude. Right, Cody? I'm so glad that Cookie was able to secure one. I was able to secure one as well. I'm
Oh wow.
very surprised that I was able to. I woke up before work one morning and placed the order, and then he was waitlisted a couple hours later. So I just got lucky. The Hot Toys gods were with me, as they say. So super freaking cool. I know that they do have this mold. I think for the helmet, it's based off of, I believe, the Purge Trooper from Jedi Survivor, and so that's pretty cool. But the only downside of this, if you weren't able to snag it, is that it was an exclusive. So they made a limited number of these, which is just ridiculous. It's like, does Hot Toys not want to make money? They could literally have a license to print cash if they didn't make it an exclusive. So, what do you guys? Go.
I'm sure y'all know 212 Hunter. Like, he probably would have bought like 3 of these, but he had to. I know Blitz Transmissions. He was able to help him get a second one.
Nice.
But still, the fact that you're like restraining this guy to only one is kind of crazy to me. Like,
dude, that's a great point. People would totally army build this and get like a whole 212 squad going.
And it's like such a. So, I'm sorry, Jacob.
Oh no, go for it, Cody. Go spit, brother.
I was gonna say real quick. If for such a, they had to know this is such a highly desired design for the clone trooper. Like, why would they make something like this so highly desirable in such a limited quantity as an exclusive? You know, it just kind of. I wonder what. It's just one of those things where we don't understand where the company is coming from a logic marketing aspect. Maybe there's a reason they did that. Maybe in the next 6, 7, because they're going to do it again in a matter of time. But it's just still definitely strange that they're kind of like teasing it as an exclusive, like it's going to be a limited quantity, which is such a badass fucking design, you know?
right.
Yeah, exactly. And I know that the Hot Toys, I believe it's the Utapau Trooper. It's a similar look to this, but that I think is the exact same mold. Hopefully, so hopefully that's not limited or exclusive.
We don't even know if that one's even gonna come out because it's still like it hasn't even gone up and it's still on RSVP right now.
Dude, you're straight up spitting. I didn't even realize that. Sometimes that stuff doesn't even come to fruition. It doesn't even come to the light. So,
right.
The light of the public, I should say. So, damn. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That makes this even more like tied up in the exclusivity aspect. So, anyway, for those who weren't able to snag one, my heart goes out to you. That's.
So did you try to grab one, Cody?
Oh no, I didn't get to snag one of the. Honestly, this is one that I might have would have because I've said it a couple of times, but I'm not. I have 3 Hot Toys now. I did get one at ICCC. I'll show later, but this is one that's kind of like I like the 212, not as much as 212 Hunter, but just because I fuck with Cody. Commander Cody's one of my favorite, if not my favorite clone, and I just even as a kid, I always fucked with that yellow orange color scheme. This is one that I probably would have considered picking up, but I did not get a pre-order for it. But man, I'm happy. I'm happy for you guys, man. I can't wait to see y'all take pictures and stuff. I'm super excited for y'all.
Dude, hell yeah.
Fire.
And also, this guy's already shipping if you have him paid off. So that's
shit.
That's pretty sick.
That is sick. Straight.
I'm gonna have to keep an eye out.
You guys are way more knowledgeable about Hot Toys than me, man. I'm still learning a lot but my taste is starting to sweeten for them. I gotta admit, man. They're nice. They're awesome, man. They're quality pieces.
Dude, 100%, Cody. And you have up to, I believe, 3 now, my man, right?
Yes, sir. I'm at 3.
Let's go, dude. Yeah, you have more than I do.
2. I know you have 2. Cook, I know you have the Star Killer Sith. Is that your only one, or do you have 2?
I think I have like 8.
Oh, let's go.
Yo, damn, I didn't realize, dude.
I have Batman, I have 2 Captain Marvels, Star Killer, 2 Shadow Troopers.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
I think that might be it.
Yeah. Are those on your channel at all? I haven't seen any video of that.
I got a lot of them before. Well, not before, but just during a time where I wasn't really reviewing stuff like that.
Gotcha, dude. Dude, that's awesome, man. Fuck yeah.
Dude, that is so freaking cool.
No, dude, I got 8, you fucking newbies.
He's like, I'm in deep over here.
He's in hella deep. He is.
They're just so freaking fun, man. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know. If you don't have one, that's fine. If you're not into it, that's fine. But
Yeah, absolutely.
it definitely will it would put a smile on your face if you ever bought one. In my opinion. So
No doubt.
And actually, I forgot right before the stream, I actually purchased a Ray Skywalker as well, hot toy.
hey, nice.
Hell yeah,
So,
dude.
and I got it for a pretty good deal, so that was pretty cool.
Congrats, man. Fuck yeah.
Dude, that's freaking awesome. Hell yeah. That's one of your favorites on Battlefront.
Oh yeah, that's my main. The light
Oh,
side.
you're a Ray main? Oh, bro, I
Oh,
ain't
yeah.
fucking with you, bro. I gotta grab my Palpatine, bro. I gotta grab my Palpatine. That's the only way I got a chance.
Oh man.
Ray, when she's on your team, is good, but when you have to fight against her, anytime the inverted control
Oh man.
Bro.
perk comes on,
Mind
I'm
trick.
like, yeah, I'm done. I'm cooked.
Fuck, dude. I just be jumping. I'm like, I'm just trying to stay in the air. I don't
Yeah.
want
I mean,
to
that's
touch
really
me,
all
dude.
you can do.
It's all you can do, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Damn it.
All right, guys. So let's go here. We have Commander Cody. I would really like to get Cody's thoughts on Commander Cody because I know that you really want this one, man. And
I did.
yeah,
I know our buddy Skywalker Hendricks. He's actually got this one in hand, I believe. So this
That's
is
kind of crazy.
dude, it
That
is.
he already has it.
Yeah, is that not wild, man? You know how much of a nut he is with his hot toys, but the fact that this comes with the phase 1, I've always been a phase 2 guy, but I gotta admit, man, as I get older, there's something more appealing with that Mandalorian style phase 1, man. It really speaks to me. Don't get me wrong, phase 2 is still OG, but this is,
Right.
I think it's really cool you get the alt head. Hopefully, maybe this one will make the original one go down in price. Maybe I'll snag that one. And Jacob, if you ever plan to not display it, I know me and you were kind of talking. If you ever plan to not display it with the phase 1, I will definitely like throw some cash your way for that piece for sure, man.
oh, dude, for sure. I totally got you. Though. Be more than happy to just hook you up so you can rock the P1, bro. I got you.
We'll talk
Nice.
about it, man. You ain't got.
Okay.
We'll talk about
Okay.
it. You guys go give it for me for free, bro. That's too much, man. But I appreciate it. Thank you so much, dude.
We'll
But
we'll talk about it for sure. But
yeah, man.
but yeah, dude. I didn't mean to cut you off. If you had
I'm not. No,
Okay.
I'm done, man. You're good, bro.
So yeah, now this is I think less of a 2.0, but more of like a 1.5. He still doesn't have the rolling eyeballs, the separate rolling eyeballs. So there's that, and he's not on the newer style clone body. So I mean, you can still get him into some cool poses. Like that's not going to be a problem.
Right.
But Cook, were you able to secure one of these? Were you after this?
So I didn't realize that it was like that limited, and I was able at a point where I could have pre-ordered it, and I really should have, but I didn't get down on it. So
Damn.
unfortunately, I missed it. So it's kind of getting a sting when I have the Airborne and not Cody next to him.
Yeah,
but it is what
dude.
it is.
Yeah, fuck.
Who knows what happened down the road? You might have another opportunity. Who knows?
Right.
Yeah, that's always true. I feel like Stone was saying the price for this Cody will go. Sorry, the price for the original Cody will go down now compared to this one. So
Hopefully.
yeah,
Hopefully.
exactly. Yeah,
That'd be
hopefully.
Because I would love a 1/6 scale Cody representation, man. That would be awesome.
Dude, I feel like you need it in your collection. It's Cody. It's you.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, dude. I feel for Cook though, having the 212 and not having Cody in there, man. I totally feel that. How do you guys feel like, there's some nuts out there who are gonna buy 2 of the, or either take that phase 1 and throw it on their original one, but there's some nuts out there who are just gonna buy 2 so they can display it both ways. Because with the phase 2, you got the Revenge of the Sith Sidious hologram accessory. It's more prequel reminiscent than the phase 1. Phase 1 is more like, Clone Wars callback and stuff like, but the phase 2 for this one, I kind of feel you, Jacob, why you would display it phase 2 exclusively. Cook, do you ever think you would go back and forth and throw like, I'm feeling phase 1 for a month? Or do you think you would be phase 2?
I'd probably stick total phase 2.
Hell yeah, dude. I can't even blame
Because-
you guys for that, man. It just looks right.
Especially Cody's helmet is just so iconic.
Yeah.
Dude,
Has
yeah.
the extra attachments and all that. So
Yeah, man.
That visor, man. Yeah.
Chef's-
I I know that you can take the visor off. I don't know why you'd want to, but I know you can on the P1 specifically.
Interesting.
Which is kind of a little bit interesting there. So
I feel like there is like a really short Clone Wars scene where he isn't wearing it. I don't know if it was like a mishap by the designers, but I think there is a short scene where he's not wearing the visor, but it is phase 1.
Oh, okay. Well, that would make sense. I know that the armor isn't exactly phase 1. I know like the stripings on the legs aren't mirrored. So and then some just other like little details. So
like around the belt and such.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, I think it was also speaking of the belt. I'm glad that you brought it up, Cook. I think the belt on this figure tends to ride up a little bit, which is kind of unfortunate. But so you'll just have to kind of fix it after you pose him, but not a huge deal. So, I was able to snag a Commander Cody. Pretty grateful.
Nice.
Again, Hot Toys gods were with me, and so I'll probably pose him with his 2 blasters. His head sculpt, I was thinking of taking and putting onto like my Coruscant Guard when that arrives. I know it's not, I mean, they are clones, so they look the same. I know Cody's got the huge scar on his temple, but I think that might look kind of cool. So we'll see.
Fudge that, yeah.
The
DC-17s look pretty rad.
The DC-17s do look rad.
The blaster pistols, I kind of like that look, but with the regular 15, I don't know. Either way, dude, once you get this thing posed up, it's going to look good no matter how you have it. That's one thing about Hot Toys is you ain't got to worry about how you're posing it or anything. It's going to look good no matter what fucking pose you put. Even a vanilla pose, it looks amazing.
Dude, straight up, 100%. That's how I have my Scout Trooper. He's just holding his rifle and the Stormtrooper as well. They still look amazing. So
yeah, man, looks so good.
All right, boys, let's keep it on rolling here. I can't wait to get into ICC talk, but a couple more hot toys here. So first thing is the sculpted version of the Obi-Wan Kenobi from Attack of the Clones. And he does feature separate rolling eyeballs, LED light up function powered by USB for his lightsaber. And then he comes with the seamless forearms as well. So when you hang him, or if you hang him off of the droid, it doesn't show the seams on the wrist. So that is pretty cool.
Is it like a rubber overlay or something?
It's can you see it in the
oh, okay, yeah, I see it
in
now.
The picture there. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's all it's called.
So that's pretty cool that they're doing that. And yeah, unfortunately, pleather on the boots and the belt, but it is what it is. Hot Toys just can't get away from the pleather. So I did pass on Obi-Wan. How about you guys here?
Same.
I didn't even try.
Yeah.
It's a cool one. I love Attack of the Clones is cool. This is one of the cool looks for Obi-Wan. He's got the mullet, obviously. Like it's just iconic. This scene also is like just getting off into the Attack of the Clones. It starts off kind of hot, you get the worms coming in there, and then Obi-Wan jumps out. It's just then Anakin jumps in the speeder, and they're going through all Coruscant. It was just a really cool part of the movie. So I think that whole accessory, and then I like how they did. I've never, like I said, you guys are way more knowledgeable. I really like how they did the separate sculpt so he can hang. That is really, really fucking cool.
That's sick.
That is cool. Yeah. I think one of the first times that I've seen Hot Toys do something like this. So maybe they'll start doing it even more. Yeah. But dude, you're right. Attack of the Clones did start out pretty hot, huh? Yeah, with that scene.
Every Star Wars movie starts off with like just heat, bro. You start off in the midst of something and you get dropped in and you just go from there, dude. That's what fucking Star Wars is.
Absolutely, dude.
This is a good looking piece.
It is, man. It's really cool. What do you guys think about the head sculpt? I feel like it's a combination of like the
episode
Obi-Wan Kenobi show version head sculpt and then like an episode 3 or 2. I don't know. It doesn't exactly look like the Attack of the Clones Obi-Wan. The face sculpt looks a little different.
I feel like it looks a little older.
Yeah, exactly, Cook. A little older. Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it still looks like Ewan to me.
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely. I do still. Go for it, Stoned.
No, you go, Jacob. You go, man.
I was just gonna say, I do think that the head sculpt that came with the Mandalorian Obi-Wan looks a little bit better. He looks, I think, spot on from the Revenge of the Sith look. You can even take off. I've seen people like mod or kit bash the Mandalorian Obi-Wan head onto the old Revenge of the Sith head and swap it out, and it looks so good, man. Oh my gosh. So anyway, we got another Obi-Wan. We have Artisan Obi-Wan here, and this is just the same figure with wool implantation and the hair. However, Space Jesus in the house.
Looks awesome though. Really good.
It does. It does. I do think that the face sculpt looks a little bit different if we were to go back and compare. Just a tad bit.
Yeah.
See, the one on the right looks way more Attack of the Clones to me, and then the one on the left has a more. Now these ones here, these look off to me.
Yeah, I
gotcha.
agree.
These look a little off to me, but the other ones before, the one on the right, he's got a little more of an Attack of the Clones likeness, and then the one on the left, it's like, yeah, this one here. So the one on the far right, the likeness, that's like Episode 2 E1. But then I look on that middle one to the left of that, and I see like a little bit of the Kenobi in there too.
Yeah, dude.
You know? But these here are a little strange to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
The lips or something. It's like the lip is a little like it's almost like the space between the nose and the lips. Maybe I'm nitpicking, but
no.
Again, for something that's $300 something, you are allowed to nitpick. You know,
All right.
Straight up, Stoned. You're spitting, man.
This is probably more right because it's Artisan.
Yeah, you see, and that it's weird, Cook, because this one looks more off to me.
Yeah, I agree.
R2Jutsu, what's up, man?
What's up, R2Jutsu? Thanks for stopping by. I know that Tommy Blitz Transmissions just went live right now, so I know that people may bounce back and forth or just be watching Blitz, but that's totally cool. We appreciate anyone who's hanging out and stopping by tonight and hanging with us.
Shout out to Blitz Transmissions, absolutely.
Shout out to Tommy from Blitz Transmissions. Troy says something is off for sure. And yeah, I just wonder why the difference between the two head sculpts, because we were just discussing it like a second ago. So there is a difference between the two. I couldn't tell you why they changed it or what that thought process was, but yeah. So Artisan Obi-Wan Kenobi. And then we had the sculpted version. Really cool for those who wanted a newer Obi-Wan. I still think we will get a Revenge of the Sith version coming out pretty soon. But I will just have to wait and see. So with that being said, boys, we got one last slide to go through, and then we'll get into some ICC talk. But I had to save the best for last. We have Darth fucking Vader in the house.
Dude.
And holy crap.
Yeah.
Let me hear you guys spit about this for a second.
You want me to go, Cody?
Yeah, you go, Cook.
Okay. I definitely picked this up. I didn't do the one with the table because I would honestly never pose it with that. But I mean, honestly, this is probably like my favorite appearance of Vader, just because it's almost like him at his peak. He's in a more athletic form and just stuff like that. I just think he looks sick.
Hell yeah, dude.
Spitting.
You're spitting, yeah. Absolutely spitting facts.
Stone, what do you think about the ROTS Vader? Are you aware of some of the differences between the suit and the helmet compared to like the OT?
So you're talking about like the actual like in universe, you're talking about with the hot toys specifically.
Yes, like in the Star Wars universe, Darth Vader's suit is to follow the trail of what Cookie was saying, it's a little bit more tailored. He's a little bit more athletic because he is in his peak in Darth Vader form. And then in the OT, the helmet is and the helmet in this is symmetrical, whereas the OT's was asymmetrical.
That's right.
So and then he's a little bit of like a thicker, beefier Vader. So that's like the main difference. Stoned.
Yeah, and the Return of the Jedi, I know obviously, specifically, well, you can see this version, he's got the chain, which is a callback to Return of the Jedi, because that is an Empire and New Hope. I don't believe he had the chain, correct? It was just Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, I believe so.
I believe so. For sure he didn't have it in New Hope.
Yeah. And then like you can see the open chest plate with the shoulder pads. A New Hope had the robes going over the chest plate. Now Empire and Return, it had the open chest plate, but it wasn't quite this prominent and like together with the shoulder. It's almost like a cowl piece underneath his helmet.
Yeah.
But
right.
And I know this. I forget exact colors of the buttons, but I know the buttons are. I think where the greens are, there's normally blue on the chest plate, and then I think that there's green and slightly different color buttons on the belt. But that's like nitpicky shit. And like Cook was saying, this is Vader in his prime, y'all. You know, this is like him being a little more stocky and athletic, you know, and like the Hayden likeness on this. It's like it's almost sad to look at, man, because it just makes you you look at this and it makes you think of Revenge of the Sith and like what happened, like all the scars they tell. You just see the story looking at Anakin, man. You just tell me y'all don't get flashbacks of fucking Revenge of the Sith looking at this shit.
Right.
If you're not with
dead
me,
on Hayden,
then you're my enemy.
Yeah.
I brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Your new empire.
Don't make me kill you. Don't make me hug you. Don't say kill. It's on YouTube.
Don't make me hug you.
I think probably the best part about this is that, or maybe not the best part, but a really good part is that it's made out of nylon. So this is the first Vader with nylon. Pleather. So you're not gonna have pleather.
Yeah,
it's not gonna flake over time.
Yeah.
You can put him into some crazy poses like the arm folding pose.
That's true.
Oh yeah,
dude, this is so freaking sick. And when I first got into Hot Toys, I was like, I'm just gonna buy Vader and that's it. And then you couldn't get a Vader because they were all sold out and waitlisted. So as soon as this came out, oh shit, I better not do that or I'll close the stream. Let me see.
Hi,
Caveman Jacob over here.
Hey, Caveman Cody, bro. We
some days I'm on it, and other days I'm not. So yeah, anyway, you guys, I had to get this one, and I didn't get the table because I don't have the space for the table, and it just wanted Vader. So you got separate rolling eyeballs on the Hayden sculpt. He is quite charred. It looks very painful. And this also comes with 2 interchangeable capes, 1 non-wired and 1 wired.
Oh, that's cool.
I think that's the first wired cape on Vader, to my knowledge.
I think so, man.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool. Like they're giving you the option if you want to have something flowy, like the one here on the left with his saber ignited, or if you wanted to have that lay in that drape, like down at the bottom. I think that's a really nice addition, having a wired and a non-wired cape. I like that a lot, actually.
Definitely.
Yeah, for figure photography, for posing, it's just gonna go just off the charts. So, and then you got the display base. It looks like it's partially lit up, so that might be USB powered. Yep,
I think it is.
Light up function by USB powered. As well as the lightsaber as well. So, anyway, really cool stuff, everyone. And boys, did you guys grab Vader?
I definitely did.
Hell yeah, Cook.
I know you guys did. I did not grab this one. However, this is one that I would definitely consider for sure.
Yeah.
How are y'all going to plan on displaying this one?
I think I'm going to display him just like this picture on the left side with the fist and the lightsaber, or with like his force choke hand out and or I was thinking maybe the Hayden sculpt because it's so freaking good.
I feel like if I ever got my hands on, because I plan on getting a few more Hot Toys. I'm not going to get heavy into it, but this, I just think that right. And I know Cook's laughing. Where are you laughing, Cook? Am I full of shit, bro? I'm lying to myself, man.
Oh, man.
It's a slippery slope.
I think that Hayden likeness is just fucking incredible, man. It's like, it's really, really. I think I would have to display him like that. Does this come with the I'm sure it has the fucked up chest plate, right?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay,
no.
Okay, gotcha. So this is just him unmasked. It's not like battle damaged part or anything like that. Gotcha. God, it's so crazy. Look at that. That's like scary good.
It is scary. Like, again, it looks very painful. Like, holy crap. Ow.
People like it kind of puts you in the perspective, like, you just think it's this guy in a suit, but it's like this is a human being who is like trying not to die. And it's just the force and like his pure guilt and rage that keeps like it's sad. Vader is a very sad character when you like stop and really, really think about it. It's kind of fucking it's really heavy. That's heavy shit, dude.
It is, man. And I think that's why I love Revenge of the Sith so much. It's just it's so freaking heavy and dark and like sad. It's a it's a tragedy. So
Yes,
the
it
story
is.
of Anakin Skywalker. So
Yep.
we got. Oh, let me catch up with chat here. Doug Smith. I'm not going down the rabbit hole.
It's easy, man. I said I was gonna get one, and I already got three in less than a year.
Yep, straight up,
Yeah.
Cody. And then Doug, damn it, Tommy is talking hot toys also. Sorry, Doug.
Black
The whole
Series news.
community now. What's that, Cody?
I was just saying there ain't really no Black Series news. McFarlane is, I know obviously not everybody collects McFarlane, but he's pretty much like he kind of covers his own shit because he does his little streams and stuff like that, and he does his GameStop appearances. But like for Hot Toys, there's not really a whole lot of. It's kind of up to like the content creators and collectors to kind of cover the news and like kind of just talk about everything. Like, well, I mean, Sideshow they do their little unboxings on TikTok and stuff like that, and every once in a while you go to a YouTube and they like one like that Venom, that 2002 grand Venom statue. It's like fucking 4 foot tall. Like I watched them unbox that shit, and I was just like, bro, I can't even imagine that having that in my house. I would be freaking the fuck out. Like,
Dude, right? With your dogs and like a cat or something.
yeah, dude. Fuck, man. I have it like in a case or something, bro. I don't even want to touch it.
Yeah, I do like Sideshow's unboxings. That guy, the host Terry, he does a good job.
Yes. I think
Yeah, he's good.
Absolutely.
Nice, guys. Well, hey, we just went through all of the news for the stream. We did it. We're about 37 minutes in. That's usually about how long it takes or something to go over the news. But I would love to hear, and I'm sure chat would too, to hear your guys' ICC Con recap and how your experience was at the con. So let's get into it.
All right.
Hell yeah, dude.
ICC Con recap. Let's start. Let's start with Commander Cookie. Cook, was this your first ICC Con, or have you been before?
Okay, this is actually my second year now.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And you want me to just go over the experience a little, or?
Sure, yeah, man. Tell us all
All right.
about it. What was your favorite part? What was
bro?
recent pickups or whatever you picked up at the con, or customs that you did for people?
Okay, so it was just really fun overall, just being able to meet up with everyone again, like I did last year, and especially I've gotten to know a lot of the guys a lot better. So really cool just meeting up with them and such. And I think probably my favorite part was so Daryl the Priest, he was a guy at the con, a vendor, and essentially he used to work at Hasbro. And so he had basically his own original character like figure with his own likeness on it called Dread Priest. And so Tommy and 212 Hunter, they came to me asking me if I would make a custom of that figure in Black Series scale. So that was pretty cool. I was able to make a custom and hand it over to him, and he thought it was great.
Cool,
so that was so cool.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Wow.
And I'll actually be having a video pretty soon on it, and also on Tommy's channel, he shows us handing it over to him. So
nice.
Really sick.
That's cool. You got that on video.
Is that in the that's not in the Kenner shelf video, is it? Is that in his
No,
actual
that's in
vlog?
the ICC Con vlog.
I must have missed it or something. I have to watch it again.
I think it's like at the 11-minute mark.
Okay, I'll go back and watch it. I'll give him another view. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. Right. So he used to work at Hasbro. This guy, Daryl DePriest is his name?
I'm trying to, that's his name. I'm trying to think of what position he was, but I can't think of it right now.
Didn't he work there for like 8 or 10 years or something like that? Or was it longer than that, Cook?
I think it was a pretty good amount, like 18.
Like that. Oh yeah, dude. Oh wow.
You worked there 18 years, you get your own figure.
I think he was like the marketing manager. I think that's what it was.
Okay, damn. So he pretty much had his hands in pretty damn near everything, just about. Very interesting. Well, do you know anything specific that he worked on, Cook? Like anything like he had his hands direct by chance?
I know he was around, especially like when Black Series first started, I believe.
Gotcha.
And he was kind of involved in that. But Blitz Transmissions, he actually has an interview with him on his channel.
Watch that.
And he goes into a lot of depth on that.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Very good interview.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out. Nice.
Yeah, that's an old one now, right? He did that a while ago, right?
Yeah, I believe that was actually like right after, or maybe a month after last con in October, after the
Oh,
last
okay.
IC con.
Dude. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool, man. Right on.
Now that you bring this up, Cook, I do remember hearing about this on the figure ball stream, and apparently the guy loved your customs so much that he kept it at his booth all weekend and was
Yeah.
showing it off to
He was
people.
sharing
That's
it
so
around, I
awesome.
believe.
Awesome, dude. Damn
That's
straight.
super cool.
Yeah, I've
Dude.
never heard of that before. What was this character called?
So his character was called Dread Priest. So his
Dread
name's
Priest.
Daryl the Priest. The figure is
Right.
Dread Priest. Yeah.
Right.
That's sick.
Yep.
I'm about to look that up.
Wow, how cool it'd be to have your own figure, guys.
Oh yeah. That'd be awesome.
Dude, a selfie series, bro. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's true. Selfie. Troy says, I got to fly out there to the con next year because I'm a whopping 17 hours away in car. Holy cow.
Sheesh.
Troy would be awesome to meet you, bro. Yeah, 17 hours. Whew, that's a drive, homie.
Yeah, but Troy, I got to fly out there too next year. I'm probably like 100 hours away because I'm all the way on the West Coast.
It would be awesome if you came too, man.
Dude, hell yeah. I'm going to try my best. And GXB, I was thinking the same, Troy, but limits your purchases. Hell yeah. Cook, what was your favorite part about the con, man?
Probably giving that figure to Daryl.
Yeah, right
Probably
on.
hand over the custom.
Heck yeah.
But probably also second would be like just hanging out with all the guys and such.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I had a
Dude.
really good time doing that.
You didn't get any autos, Cook?
No, not for me.
I feel you. Nobody really tickled your fancy, really.
No.
I feel you, dude. Yeah.
Maybe if there was some people like D. Bradley Baker who did the clones and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
dude. What? Yeah.
yep.
Only Clone Wars there was technically with Bo-Katan, if you think about it.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Would have been
true.
cool if Ashley showed up. Like that would have been pretty. Matt Lantern. That would have been pretty cool
Oh,
to
yeah.
meet him. I would like to meet. I like to watch his show. I forget the guy who voices. Damn Obi-Wan. What's his name? I don't know why I'm blanking on his name right now. Matt Lantern does Anakin,
Mm-hmm.
and then this guy does the voice for Obi-Wan in the Clone Wars.
Yeah, his name
Gotcha.
is on the tip of my tongue.
Son of a bitch. What is it?
Clone Wars Obi-Wan.
Oh, Lord of mercy. I know it. Like I know it.
Portrayed by, and then it doesn't show his name.
Oh man.
Dude, what is it?
um,
I don't mean to get stuck on it.
James Arnold Taylor?
James Arnold Taylor. Thank you.
Got you.
Damn it.
Got
Yeah.
you, dude. Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
but I just love their voice actors don't get enough credit, man. They do so much, man.
Dude, straight up, just to stand there in a booth and showcase the emotion and perfect the lines and stuff. Like, you know, we all know Sam Witwer, shout out to him, who voices Darth Maul and Star Killer too in the Force Unleashed games. So he's so freaking good. And I was hearing about someone saying that maybe Sam Witwer would be at ICCC next year. I think that Bo-Katan, the actress, was gonna like talk him into doing it or something. So that would be freaking awesome.
I would love to get his autograph, man. I grew up playing those Force Unleashed games with my brother. Man, that would
Dude,
be
hell
cool
yeah.
if he was there. He's actually voiced Sidious a few times as well in the Clone Wars.
Oh, no way. I didn't even know that. That's badass.
Yeah, I forget the episode. It's later on past like season 5, 6, 7, somewhere between there. He's done a little bit of the voice for Emperor Palpatine. He's got a good, you know how those guys are. They can fluctuate their voice and their tones. They can kind of play around and do different people and things. It's really fucking interesting. Yeah. And he's just like, bro, I love watching his behind the scenes of the Clone Wars when he did this one I'm talking about specifically. There is behind the scenes of Clone Wars, but this is behind the scenes of Rebels. And he was doing the Kenobi scream. I was like, that's acting. That's acting right there. Nobody's even seeing the amount of effort. Nobody's going to see that except for the people in that room and then us later on down the road. So like, he did that for us as kids, like, which granted, in 2017, I wasn't like a kid, but I was like 20 something, you know, that was like when season 7 of Clone Wars came back, dude, that was like, I couldn't believe it. I was watching that shit on Cartoon Network in 8th grade. And I remember that shit and they got canceled and they were bringing back the last couple of seasons. I was like, let's fucking go. Dude, Clone Wars is some of my favorite Star Wars, to be honest. Like, it's just so good. There's so much like extra nuggets of lore, and it's just like entertaining, and it just feels like fucking Star Wars when you're watching it. And it's one of the last Star Wars besides Bad Batch that George Lucas had his hands in. You know?
Oh, okay. I
It's
didn't
just-
know it was still part of the Lucas era.
Yeah, dude. So like Dave Filoni was very like George Lucas worked very closely with Dave Filoni during Clone Wars. Yeah, very
Wow.
heavily. Yeah.
I do remember when Clone Wars came out. I don't remember what grade I was in, but I was still pretty young. And then watched it for a little bit, and then I just never continued.
Mhm.
So being able to re-immerse myself into Star Wars, and watching the Clone Wars, it's for me, it's like calming. I'll put it on in the background and just like hang out and like do stuff and just kind of listen to it. The episodes run by really quick. You
Yep.
know, they're like 25 minutes long at the most.
Yep.
And there's some really goodness, I can't speak tonight, guys. I'm so sorry.
You got a long
There
day
are-
at work, bro. You're good.
Yeah, you're good.
There are some really great arcs, like the Umbara arc.
Yeah.
Is one of my favorites, for
Yep.
just to be specific, the whole Pong Krell thing and everything like that.
Yep.
So, and then they even portray stuff a little bit differently. Like, instead of Obi-Wan being with Anakin when he beheads Dooku, it's Yoda.
Wait, say what?
S- Unless I'm completely wrong, in the Clone Wars TV show, I remember instead of Anakin being with Obi-Wan when he beheads Count Dooku, it's Yoda.
Really?
Yeah, unless I'm freaking crazy. I might be losing my mind tonight.
And like an alternate timeline scene, or
Yeah, it might be like a different, because man, George Lucas he's gone back and changed quite a few things throughout his time. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was like supposed to be the way. Because dude, the fucking, let alone the Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan, the Mustafar fight with Obi-Wan and Anakin, that was supposed to be like 25 minutes long or some shit, 30 minutes long.
Damn.
Yeah. And then let alone the Dooku and Anakin fight, there was so much other choreography that was made for that scene that didn't even make it into the film because they had to shorten it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Just make it like Lord of the Rings. Just make it a 3-hour movie. I mean, it almost is.
I want to see the 3-hour cut of Revenge of the Sith, man.
Yeah. Fuck.
Get to us.
Damn it, George.
Damn it, George.
But yeah, so I'll send you guys a message in our little group message afterwards, just to make sure that I'm not going crazy, because I specifically remember him saying Skywalker, no, and then so
yeah.
anyway, I will confirm that I'm not insane. But
Well, I can't confirm, so I'm not judging anything.
but Cook, how is your traveling to ICC? How far away were you, or are you, from the con?
So I was about 12 hours away,
Whew.
and it was a pretty long drive, but I just made sure, compared to last year, I just made sure and take some good stops, like every 3 hours, give myself a 10-minute break every stop, and that really helped out a lot this time.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Wow, 12 hours, dude, to travel for Star Wars. It's so worth it, but that's a long
Right.
drive, man.
Definitely got to get some good sleep for
Yeah.
sure.
Hell yeah.
Wow. So for pickups, were you after anything specifically, Cookie? Or were you I'm not really too familiar with like your collection. I know you're into like Hot Toys and stuff. I see all of your Praetorian guards in the back there.
Right.
Shit,
So-
I mean, I have all my pickups right here. If you just
Hey, look at the shirt. Look at the
show 'em.
shirts in the back. Peep the
Yep.
shirts in the back.
Oh shoot, some Commander
had to
Cook
do that
shirts.
to cover up the TV.
You got a site?
Oh,
yet?
for sure.
wearing.
Yeah,
Which-
do you have a website we can plug for you, buddy?
Oh man. Well, I
What are you
do have a
working on?
website, but I'm kind of wanted to do a redo of it all. And
Okay.
then I'll post a video.
Let us
So-
know. Yep. Absolutely.
I'll
Okay.
definitely share it.
Cool. Gotcha.
So I
Dude.
can show all my pickups right now.
Yeah,
Probably do it
absolutely. Let's
fairly
check
quick.
it out. Let's check it out, man. And I will
Alright.
definitely snag a Commander Cook shirt when you get the site up and running. I still need to snag from my
Absolutely.
boy a Stone Mando t-shirt.
Hey, bro. No rush at all, homie. No rush at all. Whenever you can. Man. Thank you,
Alright.
dude.
So one of my
Oh.
main deals that I wanted to get was the Nerf Rival F11D, and literally
Ooh.
at the first booth I walked into,
No shit.
I found it.
Dude, what the
So,
fuck? I didn't
It's
even know
just
they
so
made
awesome
that.
how big this is. It's like
Dude, that-
real scale.
That's
That is
awesome,
so
dude.
sick. And it loads from the bottom, like at the clip.
Yeah. There's the ammo clip right there.
Oh, dude, that's gotta be
Oh.
so much fun.
Yep. And the Nerf rivals, I mean, they actually pack a punch, so it's kind of fun with that.
Shoot your buddy point blank.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
All right. And then I'm a big Battlefront fan, so
Oh, dude, the incinerator
Black Series.
trooper.
This is actually the Shock Trooper.
Shock Trooper.
Oh
It's
shit,
real.
my bad.
Battlefront. Yep.
It's red.
Big
Same
Star Wars
They're
fan.
both red, so
Wow, dude, look at that thing. Was
And
that a Black
then
Series helmet, Cook?
It was.
Or it
It
is.
is, yeah.
Nice. Heck yeah.
And then of course Battlefront 2015. I'm a big Shadow Trooper fan because of that.
Ooh,
So-
Look at that
nice.
lens. Are those mirrored lenses?
They are.
Dude, that's
that's
fucking
badass.
fire, honestly. I've never noticed that.
Yeah.
You got those loose, Cook?
Do I have the helmets loose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or did you? Oh, nice, dude. Fuck yeah.
Oh well, actually, 212 Hunter, he helped me pick up the Shadow Trooper helmet in box.
That is so cool, man. Dude,
That's awesome.
he even helped Nate get his bars. That's a
He
nice.
kind of went
dude.
crazy. with
Yeah,
helping
man.
people. Yep.
No shit. Yeah. Shout out to 212 Hunter. He's really cool, dude. It was nice to
Oh,
meet
yeah.
all y'all.
And like I said, I'm a big Shadow Trooper fan, so I'll pretty much collect anything Shadow Trooper. So
Oh
I got the
wow.
Saga
Yes, sir.
Shadow Trooper right there.
Nice, man.
Is that
And then-
Black Series scale, Cookie?
That is
3
TBC
3/4.
scale. Yep.
Nice. Okay, cool.
And then, of course,
Yeah.
Hot Toys Shadow Trooper.
Oh
So now-
shit.
So now I have 2 of these.
Dude, that's
Hey.
so
Hunter gave
sick.
me this one for free. For all
No
the
way.
work and
Awesome,
stuff
man.
I've done for him. So
Cool, man.
That's
That's
so
fucking
nice,
awesome.
man.
that was awesome.
Wow.
I love how close y'all are, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. He's a great friend.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome.
I think I'll skip on the Black Series, but I did get a ton of Black Series figures.
Yeah,
But
for
I
sure.
just got so many little ones. But
Yeah.
and then 212 Hunter, he gave me this for free as well, which is kind of crazy.
Oh, what? An Inquisitor saber?
Yeah, specifically this is Marok's
Oh my
lightsaber.
gosh.
What
I'm a
line
big
is
fan
that?
of Marok. So
Yeah, what
This-
yeah, go ahead. Who
I'm
makes that?
trying to remember. It's kind of like one of those third company lightsaber
Ah.
brands.
Gotcha,
Mhm.
gotcha.
So-
Cool.
Yep.
That's badass.
and-
Is that your first saber, Cook?
I have a few, but that's probably my first like really good saber, you know.
Hell yeah, dude.
And then from Mr. Coffee, I got the Bandai model kit.
Oh,
Grievous.
Wow. That looks
Nice.
cool.
It's crazy how much like better this one is than the Black Series. Like,
yeah.
and he weathered it up.
Wow.
Fuck. It looks
man. That
10
looks
times
awesome.
better. He did really great
Our,
job on that.
Our butter Connor Colarusso, I haven't seen him in the chat tonight. What's up, Connor, if you're here? But he was thinking about buying the Black Series Grievous, and I was like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
You are not going to buy that.
Yeah. It's not great. And then I wanted to buy something from Daryl's booth just to like commemorate that whole deal and stuff. So
Yeah.
this is kind of a wild piece,
Ooh.
but it's a first order stormtrooper on a clone trooper ATR.
Okay. I was like, what the fuck is that?
I know it's kind of crazy, but I think it's pretty sick.
No, man. Fuck
That
yeah.
is
You can
cool.
do what
Yeah.
you want, bro.
It's like he found it, like, laying around somewhere.
Hey, there
Right.
you go. Headcanon.
Yeah.
And they also have another walker that comes with like a red shoulder pad stormtrooper, so I'm probably gonna grab that.
Oops.
As well as like a shadow first order stormtrooper that comes with a speeder, so I'm probably gonna grab that as well.
Nice, man.
Dude, hell yeah.
Then I got this. It's kind of a goofy buy. But
What?
Bro, man, goofy buys can be the best buys sometimes.
Dude,
it's a goofy buy because it's got like a handle and
Bro,
you do that
get the fuck
oh,
out.
that's so sick, dude.
Shit.
and you
What? The
No,
TIE
I think-
Interceptor?
I fuck with that, man.
Kylo's to be specific.
The
Nice.
Whisperer- Is it the Whisperer, technically?
I
no,
bel-
Silencer.
I think
The silencer?
Yeah, I think it's a
Yeah,
silencer.
yeah. Gotcha.
Man, Ray fucked
And-
that thing up, huh?
Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
she did, bro.
Better than that.
Fuck yeah, she did. She's like, fuck you and your silencer, bitch.
And like I said, I got a ton of Black Series and stuff. It's just
Nice, man.
a bunch of. I got a lot of these from Mr. Coffee and Wilbon. They were selling like a bunch at
Hell
like
yeah,
Oh,
$5
nice.
each. So
nice, man.
that was like I couldn't pass all those up.
Fuck no.
Then I got all my stickers. Got my own
Nice.
in there. Got some from Mr. Coffee, from You Stoned,
Hell yeah, man.
and all those.
Awesome, dude.
And then my last pickup, or actually, I can't. This is from Hyper.
Whoa.
I know he writ dyed part of this, but I can't
Yes.
remember exactly what he writ dyed. So, but still pretty
was
sick
telling me about
overall.
them.
I think he
Yeah.
like writ dyed the face or something like that.
Yeah.
But it
He,
looks
he's
great.
good at retying like faces and skin tones and stuff, man.
Yeah.
That's tough.
All right, and then my last piece, I'm gonna have to stand up for because it's so big.
Oh, shit.
I'm not even gonna be able to put it on the screen, to be honest.
Oh, dude.
No
first
way. You
order.
got it?
But, yep, the Black Series TIE Fighter,
Nice.
Dude, congratulations. That's freaking epic.
and got the pilots in there already. I even
Yes,
bought
sir.
an extra ones because it has 2 seats, which is crazy. But
Wow. Dude, that's a pickup for sure, Cook. That
Oh, yeah.
are you gonna hang it or are you just gonna like put it on your desk or something?
I think I may just like sit it on the ground because
Yeah.
I
That
don't want to risk
motherfucker
hanging it
falls.
up. Yeah,
We don't want it taking out Commander Cook.
right. So
Cool,
yeah,
man.
that's all I grabbed.
Nice, dude.
Wow. Dude, you got some
Good haul, bro.
killer pickups, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And so what did you think of the and then Stone, I promise we'll get to you.
Oh, bro, I'm
what, did,
chilling. You're good, homie.
what did you think of the hotel? Did you like
Um,
the where the convention was held and stuff?
Oh yeah, I think it was a lot better than last year. Just I think it was about the same vendor amounts. So
Mhm.
hopefully they can get more next year. But it definitely was a bigger, better area in my opinion. And just the hotel, it was cool because you have the room cells and stuff like that. And basically where all the rooms were, it was like a circle, like that kind of,
Oh.
or kind of like a square. So
Yeah.
you can see everybody's rooms no matter like what level you're at. So it's easier access and stuff like that. So yeah, I thought it was a
Wow.
lot better overall than last year.
That's freaking awesome, dude. Why does this keep happening? Every time I go to pull up a comment, it
Bro,
makes me big, bro.
done that shit. It pisses me the fuck off, bro. It did that to me a couple weeks ago.
Dude,
Oh,
what is
no.
going on with StreamYard? There we go. Oh my goodness. So that is really cool, especially for room sales, having that kind of layout for the hotel.
Yeah.
It looks
And I know
really
a few
cool.
people were making a joke like it was Utapau from Revenge of the Sith, you know,
Oh,
when it's
shit.
where General Grievous and Obi-Wan face off.
Yeah.
Just that circle area that there's
That's
that.
fucking cool. Yeah. I
That
think
is
about
cool.
that. Oh, yeah.
Shoot, man. What else can you tell us about the con, man? How did you like the types of vendors, and were there more than last year or were there less? I don't expect there to be, but there could have been.
I think the vendor amount was around the same,
Mhm.
but I thought the selection was pretty decent overall. I do kind of wish there was more Hot Toys. The Hot Toy selection was
Yeah.
kind of slacking, so it'd
Yeah.
been nice to see some like a Stormtrooper or a Clone Trooper. I definitely would have been interested in those, but overall, it was pretty good.
Nice. And that is one thing that I heard. It was that compared to last year, there were supposed to be more Hot Toys vendors, but it
Yep.
didn't seem like there was. So
Right.
kind of a letdown for our Hot
Yep.
Toys people.
That's what I was just going to ask. Was there more Hot Toys last year, Cook?
I would definitely say so.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there was a decent amount this year. Just not
Yeah.
not great selections for sure.
Yeah. I think I'd say maybe like 5 or 6 vendors total had some Hot Toys.
Mhm.
Maybe a
Wow.
couple more than that. Yeah. I didn't see that many either. But
Right.
yeah.
Man, that's wild. Well, I mean, I heard the pickings for like TVC and Black Series were freaking peak. So
Yeah.
I mean, you
Black
can't.
Series is pretty good.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was. It was loaded down.
Yeah, damn
A lot of
it.
good older figures. Like I
Yeah.
finally got which I'll show off in a minute, but I finally got a snow trooper for like
Oh, nice.
yeah, man. Because y'all know though that one's kind of a little more pricey up on the aftermarket. It's like $40, $50 sometimes. So
Wow.
There was. It's a good place to go if you're like if you're a newer collector and you're wanting to start, or you're a veteran collector and you're wanting to like fill some holes and some gaps in your collection. It really is like a prime place, like Cook said, as far as Black Series goes and fucking 3 3/4 Kenner Saga collection, dude. It was loaded the fuck down. It was the amount of battle packs that was there. I've never seen that many battle packs in one person. At one, yeah. It was usually you go to a comic store and there's like 2 or 3. Nah, bro. They got like fucking 10 of them bitches, bro.
Especially Daryl.
Daryl was, yes. His was probably one of my favorite. I forget. I bought an archive, an Orange Line Mall from him.
Oh.
Yeah, I do that. Now I officially have every Black Series Mall in my collection.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I know it's an older figure. It's definitely dated. It's a little wonky, like the rocker feet, those old ass. I mean, it was 2013. You know, it's definitely dated, but
definitely.
I am Maul's my boy. I have to have every representation of him. So now, like, and we did just get that newer Phantom Menace Maul, but like this was the first one of the first figures in the line and the first Maul. So like, I feel like it's cool to have, you know.
Definitely.
But Daryl was just a cool guy to talk to.
So was that one in box?
No, so it was actually loose. So it might have even been an episode 1 card back, Phantom Menace card back Cook. But I think from the way that it felt, like it seemed like it was like a 2013 or it kind of had that slightly like sticky old feeling.
Yeah.
Like gumminess.
Right.
Yeah. So I had to a real good trick if y'all are ever getting older, like really good trick for older 3 3/4 figures, cold water. And cold soapy water and let that bitch soak overnight. It will like, because what happens is, and y'all probably know, especially you because you customize, but like the reason it gets gummy is because the plasticizers start degrading, like from humidity and like shit like that. So that's why it gets that sticky feeling. And like somebody got excited with these things. Ew, just but some cold soapy water can really take that stickiness, that tacky right off, man. And it's a great method. You ain't got to scrub or nothing, bro. You drop them bitches in, make sure they're submerged, take them out the next morning, they're squeaky clean, bro.
Nice.
Wow.
So I got Maul. He's actually drying right now, and he wasn't bad, but had a little stickiness to him. But
man,
yeah, really
that's crazy. I didn't know that was a trick. So cold water plus some soap.
Yep, just like some regular dish soap, nothing too harsh or anything.
Does it need to be like ice cold?
No, it's like
just
whatever
like tap.
Yeah, however it comes out your tap, just make sure it's like cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Works really, really well, man.
Cool.
Shoot, I hope to never have a gummy figure, but if so, then now I know how to fix it. So
yeah, it's a really good trick. I forget what channel I learned that off of. I wish I could remember. It was quite a while ago now, but yeah, really worked well. Yeah.
Dude, hell yeah, right on.
Oh, yeah.
Cook, did you have anything else about the con that you wanted to share, my man?
I think that's pretty much it.
Nice. Well, that's awesome. Thanks for sharing your experience. I hope you had a blast, and I really hope to be able to make it out there next year so that I can meet you in person, man. I think that'd be really fun.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, we got Stone Mando. We're gonna trade it over to Stone. Stone, we made you big. Tell us about your ICC.
Yeah,
Tell us about your experience, homie.
So my first this was my first con ever. So that is an experience in and of its own. Not being to one, so I can't speak much to like the similarity and differences to other cons, but I can say as a lifelong Star Wars fan and a 3.5-year veteran collector, I would say like it was oh stop it, Troy, you're gonna make me blush, bro. But yeah, man, it was just such a really cool time getting to meet. I got to meet Cook here.
Yep.
Shout out to Tommy from Blitz Transmissions. He was like really kind of kept me in the loop and was inviting me out to lunch with him and his friends. And I thought that was very kind of him to invite me and my wife, Mrs. Stoned, out to eat with their group. I really appreciate that. So it was good. Going off of that, it was great meeting everybody. Kind of like some of the content creators I've been watching since I've been in the space now, even before I started creating content myself. So that was pretty rad. And just the sheer amount of just knowing that you're there and everybody there is a Star Wars fan, that's kind of cool as well. You just feel the energy and the vibe. Seeing all the cosplayers, all the droids, all the custom made fan art and stuff like that. It was like the Astromechs, bro. They had like a whole little Astromech corner. They had choppers over there, R2s.
Yeah.
Like it was pretty fantastic, man. They were doing some phenomenal fucking work. Like just really like kind of not to get mushy, man, but like it kind of had me tearing up a little bit. It was like, dude, it's like R2 is like life, like in front. Like this is what he would be like. This is him in front of you, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to like elbow that motherfucker and take. No, not really, bro. Like, bro, I wanted him so fucking bad. Y'all like Cook knows, man. Jacob, I wish you could have seen this thing in person. They're just the amount of weather. You can tell how passionate these guys are, and I think I was kind of geeking out. I think that kind of made them geek out, watching me geek out because I was videotaping. And I kind of looked up and noticed them, and they were all just smiling ear to ear of me. So I think I kind of made that made me happy as well. And just like, man, just like super awesome experience. The energy there, very nice people. Everybody there was really friendly. It wasn't like at certain concerts when everybody's like bumping into each other, and like it was very, very chill vibe, very cool atmosphere. Never been to any of the other ones, but the space and the hotel it was at, very big, very nice, very clean. Yeah, man, I have nothing but good things to say about this con. I definitely plan on going next year, and I recommend anybody that's been to other cons or never been to a con and you're a Star Wars fan, this is one that you will enjoy. There's no doubt in my mind.
I'm buying my ticket right now.
Michael, dude, hey, I need that marketing ticket, bro.
Yeah. Give me that press
I didn't get a chance to meet him like I would have. There's just a lot going on between me and my wife. I mean, and then I met Hyper, my co-host, in person.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Met online. So like meeting him in person was just like really rad. That's the first time I've met somebody online, and then you form a bond with this person. It's like I didn't even fucking know you from shit 8 months ago, and now we're like best fucking friends all because of Star Wars. It's kind of crazy. So getting to meet Hyper and Andy Seckham, who voices Watto, those are probably my top 2 moments from the ICC alone. And I'll just roll on into that. Meeting Andy and Hyper actually surprised me with this. I got a card back signed by Andy.
Oh, nice. Dude, what?
And he just he told I should have been. I'm yapping about all this shit. I'm not even showing it.
It's okay. We can go back, dude. It's up on the the left hand corner. I see it now.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yep, nice crispy silver.
Wow, that's clean.
Oh, and it's in the plastic freaking secure thing.
Yeah, it's a figure shield, but it's a
figure shield. Yeah,
I need to tape it up and stuff, but it's gonna do what I need it to for now, for sure.
Nice, bro. I see you're getting a good amount of card backs on your wall back there behind you.
So yeah, those are the ones. Those are like my extra ones that I want. What I'm trying to do is I want the full set of the Phantom Menace because I'm a Phantom Menace slut, loud and proud.
Proper
and
slut.
I really want to get. I really want to get Mace Windu. Or I'm sorry, not Mace Windu. I have I have Jar Jar, Qui-Gon, Mace, and the B1 Battle Droid, but I still need Episode 1 Obi-Wan, and then I need the Darth Maul. And both of those are kind of pricey on those card backs. Eventually, one day, there's the ones that I'm gonna just bite the bullet on and get because I just want the full set. But I think I'm about to get a new shelf, so I'm actually gonna be moving rooms in the next couple months. But I'm about to get a new shelf, so I'm about to move all these card backs, and then eventually, what I'm gonna do in this room and probably the next room is I'm gonna have them all like along the trim of my ceiling or whatever, going around the room.
Oh, that's gonna look sick.
Thank you, man. I'm excited. It's in like now you can kind of see it's kind of just like sloppily thrown up there. Like, there's not really any kind of rhyme or reason. I just kind of wanted to make it look neat, but
yeah,
definitely plan on like getting another shelf. So I'm gonna have to move that around eventually.
Dude, that's hype.
These fucking dinosaurs taking all this goddamn fucking room. Fuck, man.
Next thing you're gonna have like a scale of a T-Rex, like all of the bones and everything.
Yo, let's go. Let me know where to buy it, bro.
Shit.
I'll have it. I did want to show off real quick. I wanted to keep going on Andy real quick, but I did pick up this ICC.
Oh, dude, that is so badass.
Thanks, man.
Your boy Maul.
Yes, sir. You already know. Had to get my boy Maul. They had a lot of other cool designs. They have like, if you're a Boba Fett guy, they have Stormtrooper. They had like, which at first they had just the Turtle Con or the turtles. He had a lightsaber, and what else was it? It was like their exclusive design for that year. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'll take a 4XL. And she's like, okay, well, what design do you want? And I look up, and it's fucking Boba Fett, Darth Maul. I'm like, God damn it, why'd you have to ask? Like, just give me this one, God damn it. So I was like, okay, I'll take Maul. So
Nice.
That's peak, bro. Such a sick shirt.
thanks, Gav. And then I wanted to just show this off very quickly because this is probably my
Troy.
my number one. Bro, you and Jacob gotta come next year, man. I would fucking love that, man. That would be so awesome.
We're doing it, man.
I got this 8x10, and this is from when I actually met Andy, and I have some pictures with him as well. He took his time signing it. He talked to me. I did my Watto impression for him. He was like, I was kind of nervous, and I didn't mean for it to come out. And he was like, oh, that was pretty good. I can't remember what I said to him, y'all. It was just like, it just hit me, man. And it was just so cool meeting him. He didn't act rushed at all. Like, was just talking to me. And I asked him, I was like, no, I know you probably get asked this all the time. But like, what was your favorite part of being in Star Wars? You know? And he's like, just the fact of being in Star Wars, the fact that I'm a part of it, like I'm a part of the universe that George has created. And then he was going on to say like how he was a fan from 77 when the movie first came out, just because like cinema, that was a big thing. And yeah, and just hearing him say that too, like that was the cool thing about Star Wars back in the day, is a lot of the people that were working with it. And obviously you ain't got to be a fan to be in Star Wars, but it's a lot cooler when you are a fan and then you're in Star. And Andy was one of those people, luckily.
Wow. That's freaking awesome. What a cool thing to be a part of, man. And he gets to have that for the rest of his life. So
I'm not even going to shit you right now. I kind of cried. I had to walk out to the little side atrium, and I got a little dude. I didn't expect it. Like I was like Watto. Like, dude, don't get me wrong. Watto's like, what do you think you are, some kind of jelly whipping your hand around like that? I'm your toy daddy. Might still work on me. Only money. Like I was so nervous. Like Watto's my boy, man. I love Watto. He's one of the most funny, interesting motherfucker. One of the most lost his data pad. Interesting characters, and it was just like getting to meet him just like makes me like Watto even more now. So it was just like it just hit me, man. I went to go do my little video for my vlog, and I went to go start talking. And I was like, oh fuck, I felt myself getting teary-eyed. And my wife was like, no, just get it real quick, just get it. And I'm like, I kind of went back and forth with her, and I was like, all right, just fucking, and then kind of teary-eyed or whatever. I talk about it for a minute, felt like a pussy, you know, but it was a really special moment, man. And then I gave him some I even gave him some Stone and Hyper stickers, and Hyper was with me.
Oh, nice.
And he was like, every Saturday our subscribers look forward to his accent, his impersonation of you. And I was like, I don't know about all that, but I did give him some stickers, and he was actually, dude, and I'm not even shitting you. Oh shit, fuck. And I turned around for a split second, and I was looking at him, and he was looking hard at my stickers, dude. And Grant, I was like, I don't care if you throw them away, if you lose them, I just want you to have them. I wanted to give them to you, you know. But I turned around for a split second, and he was looking at him for a minute. I didn't want to stare at him and be weird. But then my wife even said he kind of like put his hand over it. So maybe one day he'll pop by. Who knows? I don't care if he does. Just getting to meet him was such a fucking rad time experience, man.
That is amazing. And Troy, just to piggyback off of what you were saying, Cody, it just shows how much Star Wars really means to you, man.
Well, thank you, dude. I try to keep that mushy shit down because like a lot of people just have it for nostalgia. I have it for like nostalgia too, for also for mental reasons. Not going to get into all that, but it's definitely helped me. There's no doubt about that. I owe Star Wars my life in a cheesy way to say that. I did pick up some. All right, enough with the mushy. Shut the fuck up, Cody. Back to Star Wars shit. Back to Star Wars, baby. Man. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I don't mean to bring the mood down, but I did also get to meet Stephen Moore, who did all the art for the badges at ICCC. Very nice guy. It was great to meet him and his wife.
Oh,
we went over to his table, and he did, obviously, like I just said, he did all the badges. So these were $5 a piece. Nice. I got them signed by him.
$5? That's it?
Yeah, $5 a piece.
Oh my gosh.
And another shout out to Michael Havens. I had to get IG-12 with Grogu, man.
I love it. I got Grogu right back here.
Hey, yes, sir.
That's so sick. So the guy he drew all these, and these are like real drawings, or are they prints?
Yeah, they're actually real drawings. Now these are prints, but he
Uh-huh.
did have actual sketches. But these are all his art, 100%.
Dude, that's so cool. Look at that Venom, bro. Wow.
And he was telling me he actually gave this one to me for free because I bought these two pieces, and
Nice.
this was the only one that was not used for any badge art at ICC this year. So this will be
Oh,
like
wow.
yeah,
So that's
so
like
this
an exclusive kind of thing.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So you will probably won't ever see this one again. I'm gonna get these framed up, and he also was very gracious enough to sign them for me. Followed him on Instagram, and he's gonna be a guest on the Stone and Hyper show. I cannot wait to talk to him again. He was just
Oh, sick.
yeah, he was just a really cool, laid back guy, man. And obviously, as you can see, extremely fucking talented.
Extremely. And for $5, dude, I would have bought so many. That's crazy.
Yeah, had I not, dude, it was like the second day by the time we stopped at his booth. Had it been the first day, kind of glad I didn't go by there the first day. I might have would have had a little less money, bro. But man, he was just shout out to him and his wife. Go check out Stephen Moore on Instagram.
Mhm.
Just super, super cool guy. Him and his wife were extremely helpful and just really nice to talk to overall, man. We were even there with one of my other channel subscribers, Sam Cobra. And
Nice.
yeah, man. And we walked there and he was like, we all bought something from him. I bought 2 prints. Hyper bought like 3 or 4 prints. Then Sam bought some prints. He was like, man, I was waiting for you guys. Y'all made my day. So that made my day. You know, I like lifting people up, man. That gets me off, not in a weird way.
Why are these prints so sticky? No, I'm just kidding.
What do you do with these?
Fucking dude, that is, I think, probably. I didn't even know that he was going to be there. Not Michael Havens. What's the gentleman's name?
What are you talking about?
The artist.
Oh, Stephen Moore. Yeah,
Stephen Moore. I didn't even know that he made like press badges for the con and that he was like selling art there. So that's cool that you supported him, man. Like, you know, supporting local artists is awesome.
Absolutely, dude. It's important. And shout out to Michael Havens for also recruiting him to do the badges, man. I think that's a great way to support local artists. They had a lot of artists there, actually, dude. Like just having their own little booth set up. I thought that was pretty rad.
That is freaking rad.
So did Stephen Moore have a booth? Because I don't remember seeing him.
Yeah, so Cook, he was down there, like to the right side, you know, where the droids were, and like he was down towards that right side. Like, when you go to the droids, he was literally that left right there.
Okay.
Yeah, he was there. He was there all weekend too. I didn't get me and my wife, we were only there Friday and Saturday at the con. We were still in Tennessee, but we didn't get Sunday passes. But he was there the whole weekend.
Very nice.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
man.
awesome.
Thank you.
I show you showed Ventress. You picked up Ventress.
Yeah, $5 from Mr. Coffee's Bin. The Monday Night Figure Ball boys, like Cook was just saying, they had an absolute insane amount of deals and pickups. And for $5, dude, she's missing her. I probably could have dug in the accessory bin and found them, but it was fucking hot in that hotel. I feel so bad for Wilbon and them, man. That was so supposedly their air conditioners were fucking motion activated, which is fucking bananas. So like if you're gone out and about all day exploring Tennessee and you come back to your room, it's going to take like an hour for your shit to cool off because you've been gone, you know?
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. What I think I'm going to do with these, talking to 2 customizers here, I think I'm going to take this dress off because there's an episode of Clone Wars where she's like, it's Assassin Ventress and she's got her leg wraps open.
I remember that episode, yeah.
Yeah, so I want to do something. I want to see where exactly it separates. That way I can still keep the lightsabers on her. Maybe I can pull the skirt out without taking the belt off and still have her leg wrapped. So,
dude, that'd be sick.
That's something I might try to fuck with one day.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Thanks, man. And then I got these 2 guys for $2 a piece.
Oh, nice. What? Some Gungan Warriors?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I have Captain Tarples in my 3 3/4 section, so I was like, "Fuck, $2 a piece." These would go great next to Tarples, man.
Absolutely, man. Right on.
Also got my my ICC badges signed by. Oh yeah, also got my ICC badges signed by Steven as well.
Hell yeah, that's hype, bro.
Thanks, man. Thank you guys.
Wow.
And then I'll try to start moving a little bit quicker.
You're good, man.
Picked up this Sand Trooper OG. Here, let me take it out the bag real quick so y'all can really see this.
Is that Black Series?
Yes, it is. This is this is the old like 2013, 2014 Sand Trooper.
I didn't even know they made one of those. I thought the newer Sand Trooper that's coming out was like their first rendition of it.
Yeah, so that's actually the updated version. That will be on the 2020 So you can see Jacob here. You can see those pins on the side and the elbows.
Okay.
And then the knees.
Mm-hmm.
The elbows are limited, but you can get some good articulation out of the knees or whatever. But just the sheer amount of like, it's kind of hard to catch on camera, but this figure is covered in like a really nice, like weathering, like a really nice dry brush. And obviously you can see the pauldron, the OG Sand Trooper look, but you have this nice clunky OT helmet right here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like that.
So, and it comes with all the accessories. It's DLT 19. Do either of you guys know, Cook? I know you're really good. You're pretty good with weapons. Do either of you guys know what this is?
I believe that's the T-21.
T-21.
Nice.
Yep.
Bro, it's that Battlefront coming in handy, bro.
I mean, it is.
That
That's where I got
Battlefront,
it
bro.
from.
Yes,
Yep.
sir. So I think it was cool that came with the Sand Trooper. Pretty awesome. It does have the DLT 19 and the E11 as well. So that was pretty cool.
Wow. Good pickup, man.
Thank you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I did also pick up, there was a $10 bin. I got the Jabba's the Hutt dancers.
What?
And
nice.
Dude, the box has a little bit of shelf damage right there, but other than that, the plastic blister is really clear and pristine. It's not scratched up.
Wow.
It's really nice color on the box, as you can see.
Do you remember when that came out?
So I want to say this was like 90. It might be 2000s, bro, but I want to say it was 98. 98.
Dude, that thing is almost as old as I am.
Yeah, is that not crazy, bro?
That's wild. And for being that old, like you said, it is in good condition, the box.
I was 3 years old when this was made. That's
Oh my
insane. That's
Wow.
insane.
Hadn't even seen Star Wars yet. I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
Wow, that's sick, bro.
More Black Series slopper goodness, depending on who you are.
Oh, baby, it's goodness. We love Black Series here.
I was telling you guys about the Snow Trooper earlier.
Nice.
That's so sick, bro. We need an updated one.
Bro, yes, we do. All day.
Fuck, that's badass. I would definitely snag.
And while they're at it, give us that Galactic fucking Marine too.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. Same design. Come on, Hasbro. 2-in-1. 2-in-1.
It is so alike. It is different, but it is so fucking alike, dude. It is so alike. You know. I was really looking for these two. These were on my ICC want list. Finally got it.
You got them?
Nice.
Yeah, man. So I didn't realize the bartering system. I thought these were fixed prices. So this is one of the first pickups that I got. It was $40, and I was like, okay, fuck it. I was looking for it. $40 is it's about as good as you're gonna get it anywhere else. I said, fuck it. I probably could have talked them down to 30 had I known the whole barter. I didn't know you could barter. I didn't know that. So thank God Hyper came along and told me, and he actually snagged this one for 30, and I ended up paying him back for this. So finally got these two. They're gonna look great in the prequel section of the shelf.
Oh, dude, hell yeah! Do you have Dooku?
I actually have 3 Dookus or 2 Dookus, I think.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Dooku's one of my favorite characters, man. I don't talk about him a lot, but one of the most interesting and badass characters, dude. Is so misunderstood. Dooku is, man. I fuck with Dooku's a bad motherfucker, bro.
Oh, he is, dude. I've become more powerful than any Jedi.
Yes, sir.
Twice the pride, double the fall.
Chancellor.
Yeah, your swords, please.
Your swords, please. That's funny.
Doug says, I was 30 years old. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
It's like, you youngsters, y'all don't know shit. Damn it. But some OG, depending on who you are, the red and black box can be triggering, or honestly, I think the red and black box is starting to approach the days of nostalgia for some people. Like, you know, I think it's really
my favorite box is still the red and black box.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just love the artwork on the front, especially how it's realistic for everybody, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the artist rendition, whoever drew those are
I believe it's Gregory Titus. I believe he did the art. You read?
Okay, Stona. I see you, boy. Pulling knowledge.
No, he's Gregory Titus, man. He did all the art, or damn near all the art, except for like the later red and black box. But
Nice.
yeah, here I'll show Obi-Wan real quick. I like what Cook was saying. It definitely is like a more realistic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So good.
And even on the animated characters, he killed it with those, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
dude.
It's like
Fuck yeah, he did.
Ahsoka, yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Man.
Shout out to Mr. Coffee from Monday Night Figure Ball. I got the fucking SHF Mall for $50.
Nice.
Yo, that is
Sick.
freaking peak, dude. What?
Thank you guys. And shout out to Troy. He was actually going to send me one of his alt heads from his SHF to put on my Clone Wars, but now you ain't got to do that, homie. I got my own, man. So thank you so much for that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Coffee, man. This was one I'm pretty y'all. I've already said it. I love Maul, man. So I'm pretty fucking stoked about this. It looks amazing. It looks superb, man.
Did you even know that you were gonna snag that at the con? Was that even in your mind?
So he posted some things for sale, and I was looking at some things, and I was like, "Ooh, SHF Mall." And we struck a deal. I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna pick it up from you at the con." He was like, "Sweet, sounds good." And then it just happened, man. Then I got it. And then we actually talked about 55, and then he did say something about shaving it off if you were going to be at the con. So he ended up giving it to me for 50. That is just a hell of a deal for the SHF Mall, man.
Oh yeah.
All of the Monday Night Figure Ball boys, dude. Dude, fucking another. Okay, so shout out to Wilbon. I'll keep going on with the M&F guys because they had really good deals. Just an insane amount of figures.
Oh, dude, you got him too?
Yeah, bro. So the only thing is he's missing the blade, which Wilbon told me all this. He is missing his blade, his lightsaber. But I got all the Force accessories, both the lightning hands, the little Force shield, the Force push. $20 for the whole set and the two stormtroopers. Yeah.
All day, baby.
Yeah.
It's like why not? You know, and then obviously I know it probably helped to put a little bit extra money in his pocket for the con, whatever. So that's always I had to, man. They were talking about them having some. Yeah, bro. I know, Troy. I know, man. I know. He's been ragging on me hard. Like, Stone, you got to get the SHF Mall, bro. How do you not have that one?
Finally, check that box.
Yeah, man.
And I know if you want a lightsaber, there's like tons of custom lightsabers on Etsy. So,
ooh, I mean, is custom 3D prints do any sabers?
I
don't know if you've gotten.
What's his name again?
Is it? I might be confusing somebody.
I think I know who you're talking about. I just can't think of his name right now.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm blanking. There's so many talented people. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're talking about the same person.
I think we are. I might need to DM you because I actually do need a couple sabers, to be honest.
Yeah, and he's got a ton, I think. So.
I think Mike Case gets a lot of stuff from him, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
right?
he does.
Yeah. God, I wish I could remember his fucking name right now, but it's gone somewhere.
No
also,
worries.
Another $5 pickup from Coffee.
Yo, you got Kit.
Finally, dude, and this is another figure up there that's until we got the Revenge of the Sith card back. You're talking about $40-$50, man. Maybe 35 if you buy from a Facebook forum or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Super.
Yo, he is awesome.
I really actually like this figure a lot. I'm very surprised. It is on that older Attack of the Clones Obi-Wan body, so it's not like a unique sculpt to Kit. But honestly, man, just like that face sculpt does. I just fucking love the alien sculpts that Hasbro gives us, man. This is fucking Star Wars to me, goddammit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hasbro always kills it with the face sculpts. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, you're good, homie. You're good, bro. Man, I love this figure so much, man.
Yep.
Missing some paint, but that's Hasbro, and that's we all know what it is. I'm not gonna rag on it, but like, how cool would it would have taken this figure to the next level had the back been like, see the gradient there, and then the ribbons. If they had done that to the back, it would have taken this figure and even a higher step above for sure.
Yeah, totally. That is a lot of like his tendrils or whatever. They're not tendrils.
Or like tentacles or threads, whatever you'd want. Yeah. Also, another $5 pickup.
Oh, nice. Let's go. Dude, I feel like when you think of Star Wars part of the things you think of is the orange X-wing pilot suit.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Gosh, that's badass.
Yeah, man. So I had to. It's just a cool X-wing Luke to have for the desk. This is another pickup, and Wilbon actually. I walked in and first walked in. Wilbon some of the first people to approach me was Wilbon, then Tommy, and then the Out of the Basement boys, and then everybody else. We just kind of like met up and like throughout buying and stuff. But Wilbon actually walked over like just about. I wasn't even in there 10 minutes, and we were just looking through the 3 3/4 selection and just talking shit to each other or whatever. And he actually spotted this. And I don't know if he realized this or not. I know he's watched my stuff before, but I'm a huge Qui-Gon's my favorite Jedi, and I have never seen this version of Qui-Gon. It's the Jedi training gear.
Oh wow.
Have you ever seen that, Cook?
I have not.
Dude, that is crazy.
That
I've never
is
seen that
interesting.
either.
Yeah. So I was like, dude, it's
I wonder if
Qui-Gon.
that's from like a comic or
Yeah, like
know.
comic or concept or something, man.
yeah. That's pretty sick though.
Yeah, thanks, man. I had to for $5 too, dude. That was like, fuck
Yeah.
it. That's a why not purchase.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And he's your boy too, Qui-Gon.
And oh, dude, absolutely. Kind of contradictory how much I love Qui-Gon and Maul, but it really is, man.
Oh, yo.
Errata. So I love the Saga collection. Cook had some, dude. There was so much 3 3/4 goodness there, dude. It was so much.
Yeah.
See, I have like a weird nostalgia for the Saga collection, because the early 2000s, like I remember when Attack of the Clones was coming out, and a lot of those figures were in the Saga collection packaging. So
yeah,
and I love the movie backdrop there. You can see the Jabba's skiff and everything with Luke and Han.
that's so cool. Dude, to have like a little Jabba's palace display with like a bunch of the 3/4 inch, it's just like,
Yes,
it's always kind of been something that I wanted to do.
yeah.
That's so
It's fucking
cool.
amazing. Hopefully, I'm actually really considering getting a 3D printer, man. My wife got some ink today at my uncle's shop, and I scheduled me an appointment for 2 weeks, and he's got some really nice sideshow. He's a big Marvel Wolverine, like he's got graded comics and shit like that. Really hard fucking core, man. But
Wow.
we were in there talking. I lost my whole train of thought. What was I saying?
Your uncle's shop, you're gonna go get some ink, and you're thinking about getting a 3D printer.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, thank you, Jacob. Keep my motherfucking stoned ass on track. So he was like a lot of the stuff that he had was like 3D printed. Like he had a really badass, like even bigger than it was probably like a 1/4, like a quarter scale of fucking Wolverine that he 3D printed with like 11 or 12 different pieces. I was like, bro, what size printer you got to do this shit? And he was like, oh no, that's separate pieces. I was like, oh okay, that makes sense. But he had some really cool 3D printed shit, and obviously we all know who Land Speeder Luke is. We've all been eyeing that. He's made dreams come true for Black Series 12th scale collectors. So
Yeah,
Definitely.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of really starting to feel the idea of getting a printer and trying to fit that in somewhere in my budget, because like it just really can take. It could just take you so many places, man. It opens up so many possibilities.
dude, you could have like the Death Star hallway, the Tantive 4, like so much that he's Land Speeder Luke. Shout out to Land Speeder Luke that he's made. So
that dude's a genius, man. Honestly.
wow.
And then my one there was 2 hot toys. I'll talk about the one that I didn't get real quick. And they had the Mandalorian and Grogu for $180. And Hyper being a not bad at all, man. Hyper being a bad influence, he's going to all these vendors like, hey, how much will you take for that one there? You take $160 for this. And he's like, hey, Stoned, are you going to take this for that? I'm like, bro, what are you doing, bro? What are you fucking doing?
Instigator Hyper.
Instigator, bro. Gotta love him, man. But there was a really nice Mando and Grogu piece that I was going to pick up for $160. The guy was going to come down to, but I passed on it, and I'll show what that pass earned me in a second. But the one hot toys that I did pick up was the Death Watch Mandalorian.
Nice.
Oh, bro, that's so clean.
Nice.
And thank you guys. And
wow,
he had this listed for $130, and he took $110 for it.
That's crazy,
hell yeah!
Actually.
That is crazy for a hot toy, bro.
I couldn't.
Basically $100.
Yeah,
That's pretty
exactly,
dope.
man. For a hot toy, man, I just feel like it was just like I had to buy it. And he kind of, I have the little deal going down on my vlog, and I could tell he was kind of, I was like, well, you take 110 for it. And dude, it felt like fucking 5 minutes, but it was probably like 20 seconds.
Yeah. When I
And I
was
was like,
watching, I was like, "Oh, is the seller mad?"
yeah, like, he was like 110, really, motherfucker?
He's just standing
But
there.
he was super chill, man. He even showed me in Hyper some of the hilts that he had. Like, so he had Galaxy's Edge, Black Series, really nice fucking shit.
That's
Mhm.
the
And I,
guy I got my shock trooper helmet, I think, from.
you know
Oh,
what?
cool.
I think I remember seeing that
Yeah.
the first day there, Cook. Yeah.
And I got that for only $60, so that was pretty dope.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
60
that's a deal,
bucks?
bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
Any helmet, $60, I'm in on. Just
Oh, yeah.
about. I may not say any helmet because that takes some space, but you know what I mean. For something
Right.
that you really wanted the shock trooper design, and that like
Yeah.
$60 ain't shit for a helmet. Come on, man.
Dude.
Let's be real,
Yep.
you know. But super stoked, my third hot toy ever. Had to have some
Ooh.
Mandalorian representation in my. Now your boy got to get a glass cabinet, man, because I'm tired of these motherfuckers, these beauties sitting in the box, man. I gotta get them. I gotta get them out, man. I got
Dude,
to.
straight up. IKEA has the Blyladens glass shelf cases, and I think they're a good alternative to Detolfs because you can't get those anymore. They're discontinued.
Yeah, they did discontinue the Detolfs. Yeah, and I was gonna get one of those like cheap 150, 60. I say cheap, still nice, but those
Yeah.
cheaper ones off Amazon because like the reviews are just fine for it, honestly.
Yeah. Dude, that'd be sick, Stoned. Hey, new room, new shelves, maybe a 3D printer, maybe a glass case for hot toys.
Bro, you having me up too much, man. Shit.
Oh,
My wife's like,
snap.
slow down. So
Yeah.
because I skipped out on the that Mando and Grogu hot toy, I had a little bit of extra cash leaving the con, and my plan was Sunday to hit up some local comic shops in Tennessee. That didn't fucking happen for needless reasons to say, but we did hit up a GameStop and a couple of Targets, and the first GameStop that we hit up, they had 2 501st helmets, so
Nice.
your boy had to snag one. This is one of the, other than this one, I would say I still this will be my 9th bucket or my 8th bucket. I think once I get Luke's X-Wing helmet, Vader, and maybe Boba Fett. I think once I get those 3, I'll be like kind of good. Oh, well, and Commander Cody. Once I get Commander Cody, then the helmets will be good. And then because
wow.
I also got where's my collector coin? This is my favorite part. And honestly, if this wasn't available, I probably would have passed on the fucking yeah, where the fuck I'm at.
You got the coin, man.
Yeah, I got the coin, bro.
Let's go.
I can't find it, bro. I'm tripping.
Dude, and I remember from your vlog, like the lady was like, I don't know if we have any of those. And then the other lady was like, oh no, they're right here.
A whole stack, bro. She came from behind the counter. She's like, oh yeah, they're right here. I was like,
you just made a sale.
Dude, literally, I'm not even. Isn't that kind of crazy? All because of a coin. That's what made me buy it. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
It's just how our minds work, man. Just a little bit of a deal, a little bit of a sweeten the pot, a little bit.
Exactly.
I mean, really though, it's one of a kind.
Yeah.
Like, yep.
That's true. You can only get them at GameStop. They're GameStop exclusive coins. So yeah, you got a point, man. And then shit, I think there was some other stuff that I got. I got these for $5. All 3 of these for $5. These are old Toy Biz X-Men figures for $5 for all 3 of these guys. We got Cyclops, Wolvie, and Gambit, and he got the spring claws, bruh. Look at the spring claws. It works, dude.
Okay, I've never seen that before.
Old school, so cool. like 93, like 90s Toy Biz figures, man. Look at those pins, bro. Bro, this shit peak, bro.
That is peak.
I think I used to have that Wolverine as a kid, and it was my dad's that he gave to me from when he was a kid.
Dude, that's so awesome.
I think it's long gone now, but
yeah,
still pretty cool to see that.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, that's cool, dude.
And when did those come out? They're retro?
So these are like, dude, they're practically 5 POA. Not exactly, but like 6, 7 POA. So this Wolverine, and these are all Toy Biz. This Wolverine is 97. The Cyclops, I want to say the Cyclops is a little bit older from what I can tell. I'm no expert. The Toy Biz Cyclops is 1993.
Oh, before
It's
we were
kinda,
born, stoned.
dude, these are older than all of us. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of
Jeez.
wild, bro. And it's still here. And look at the paint, bro. Honestly,
Yeah, it's
Looks
got a
pretty
nice
good.
glossy look to it, man.
still holds up, dude. You see, if you put a little belly on there, it look like me. I'm just kidding.
Stone Clops.
Stone Clops. I love it. And then when I see the date here, bro, 92 for this one.
Wow.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
kind of crazy, man. This is a 20-year-old, 20-something-year-old figure right here. Kind of crazy,
That's
dude.
badass, dude.
And then I'm gonna start wrapping it up, guys. I did pick up this. I got like 4 or 5 more things.
You're good, bro. Take your time. Okay, this is something I wanted to talk about that you got. Yeah, dude.
Bro. This
Bro.
shit
Nice.
had me hype. So $55. I probably could have talked them down to 45, 50, but this is like my second or third purchase. And bro, he had 2 of these, and me and Mrs. Stoned, I had her look at him. She said the paint on this one looked better. Then later on, I noticed this one had a rubber head, and I was
Okay.
curious. I was like, I don't know if this is the Power of the Force one or the old Kenner one. Not Kenner, but you get like the old Hasbro one.
Mhm.
And then later on, we were kind of towards the back of the con. All of us, like Cook was in there, like everybody, fucking M&F out of the bed, like we were all there. Everybody was, and we were asking Zoo because I think he's got this one, and he was. I think it was Zoo who confirmed that this one was the Power of the Force with the rubber head, if I'm not mistaken. So that was just the sculpting, paint, absolutely fucking sick.
Wow.
I
So
only
it
have
is
rank representation.
it is Power of the Force, Power of the Force Rancor?
Yes, it is Power of the Force Rancor, correct.
Okay. Dude, I might have to pick one of those up because when I first saw you and Hyper had that, I was like, oh, that's so freaking cool. That's like the Black Series we never got, just a little smaller.
Exactly. Yeah, dude. And honestly, like for a stand-in, especially if you have a little 3 3/4 section, just throw it in there. It looks so good.
Yeah.
So this is a Safari Triceratops that I picked up from a museum in Tennessee that me and my wife checked out called Earth Experience. They've been around for about 10 years. They're like they're still growing. They're doing new exhibits.
Nice.
They're very, very nice in there. Here's a Mosasaurus on here that my wife picked out, and I picked this one.
Oh,
So-
killer.
Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Natural Museum of Natural History in Middle Tennessee.
Ooh, baby.
Mouthful. Oh, I found the coin. Bro.
Hey, hell yeah.
Found the
Oh my
coins.
god, look at that thing.
Wow.
I can see why you picked up the helmet. Basically for the coin.
Yeah, dude. It was just like, bro, just give me the
Oh,
coin,
man.
the helmet. You know.
That's
Did they
really
make
sick.
those?
Thanks,
It is sick. Do they make those for most helmets, or is it just the 501st exclusive?
So, dude, that one. So they have had coins with other collectibles before, but I think this is the first. I'm pretty sure this is the first helmet that's had an exclusive coin for Black Series. If I'm not
Wow,
mistaken. I could be wrong, but
that's
I think
super cool.
yeah.
Wow.
So it's like you said, it's a little extra incentive and sweet. Add a little extra to the basket, if you will.
For sure, man.
My favorite dinosaur, my top 3 favorite dinosaurs, the Ankylosaurus. Absolute tank. Got this guy too.
Nice.
I also picked up a Stegosaurus. I love the paint on this guy, the red and the browns.
Wow.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
And then the Allosaurus here.
Okay. Some JP3.
Some JP3, baby. But I really love the sculpt and paint on these are just like honestly super phenomenal. And all of these were $10 except for the Ankylosaurus here. This one was $12. A little bit of a heftier boy.
Yeah.
And then
Dude, nice. And I by the way, everyone go check out Stone's video on this museum that he's talking about. It's really good. About 15 minutes long, and he goes in depth into the museum. So
yeah, man, they had cool like minerals and rocks and fossils. They had an entire they have a 30-foot Tyrannosaurus skeleton named Frank in there that they've had for a few
Nice.
years.
sick.
Yeah,
Is
was
it
really-
actually like real dinosaur bones?
So the thing is when you're looking at a fossil, when you're looking at a fossil, at that point in time, all of the actual calcium from the bone has been replaced with other minerals from like any kind of sedimentary or whatever like substrate the fossils are in. So like when we're looking at fossils, it's no longer a bone. It's technically like a
Okay.
mineral.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think I remember
Wow.
hearing that in the video recently. Yeah.
yeah. It's very, very interesting, man. So it's like, as a kid, I was thinking I was feeling like, and it is the bones, and oftentimes that the ones
Right.
that you're seeing on display, so they have what's called a holotype, and that is the actual bone or like like specimen itself. So then a lot of the times what we're seeing in the museum is like a cast of the exact bone.
Okay. Yeah.
Gotcha.
If that
Okay,
makes
that makes
sense.
sense. Mhm.
Yeah. So, but like, so every piece, and now there's different specimens. Like I forget, there's one Tyrannosaurus named Sue, and she's one of the most complete specimens of Tyrannosaur that we have. But like sometimes they'll fit in the little pieces of the vertebrae or little pieces that they're missing with 3D printing or whatever else like that. But for the most part, we do have a couple, like Triceratops is one of the most documented dinosaurs.
Mhm.
Tyrannosaur, Allosaurus, like those are other well-known like document, because there's people think like, oh, how are you just finding all these fossils? They're fucking everywhere, believe it or not. You
Oh
just
yeah.
gotta dig for them, they're
Gotcha.
that's why you see like, oh, a Spinosaurus tooth for 200 bucks, that's fake. No, it's not. They're actually that common to find, and something else that I thought was cool was they actually had a Triceratops skull that they were
Oh,
working on. Like you can go back there and watch the guy chiseling away. It's going to take
Oh wow.
hundreds of hours. They're taking donations on it, and it was cool seeing that there, like a big hunk of bone or fossil sticking out of the, like that was just cool to see, man.
Yeah.
And
wow.
going off of that, they actually have current digs going on in Montana, like active digs, like that are going on right now. So like all the proceeds, anything that you spend there, merch, it's $10 to get in. Kids are like less than $5. All the proceeds go to support their digs, the store, all that stuff, man. I was like, it's a really cool local place. It's not like some huge museum. I felt like
Yeah.
I'm all about supporting the small guy or the underdog or like people starting up or whatever. And I was like, nah, this is fucking cool. So went in there, seeing they had dinosaur figures. I was like, oh, here we fucking go, boy. So I'm sitting there going through, and my wife is like, damn, not just Star Wars figures, huh? Like, I didn't know it was going to happen. It just happened. Fate brought us here, okay?
Yeah.
So I think, dude, that is this is one of my biggest hauls I've ever gotten. That is pretty much all my stuff. However, I did get some stickers too. Got some
Nice.
Nice.
Figure It Out
Out of the
OTB.
basement.
Yes, sir. Got a Wilbon sticker.
Oh, sick.
Here is Stephen Moore's sticker. Go check him out.
Ooh,
Nice.
Awesome, awesome guy. Got another OG Out of the Basement sticker.
fire.
I got a sticker from Zavi, which I met. He is from the UK. He seemed like a really
Oh,
cool guy.
yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
Zavi was a nice guy. Very nice meeting him as well. I got some cool like Wampa stickers that Hyper picked up for me from their Nashville
Oh,
local hockey team.
that's badass. No way. That's what their name is, the Wampas?
So I think I don't know the actual name of the team, but they like did the art and
Okay.
like a parody of yeah.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool too, man. I was like, damn, that was nice of him to pick those up from me.
Hell yeah.
MNF sticker.
Clean. That die cut sticker.
MNFF, Monday Night Figure Ball motherfuckers. Or that'd be MNF MF, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this guy, Minnesota. Okay, I forget which guy this was, but I'm gonna give him a plug anyway. Minnesota Star Wars Collectors Alliance. So
All right. All
forget
right.
I forget what I bought from them, but go ahead and give them the plug anyways, because why not? I like supporting.
Shout out Minnesota Collectors.
Shout out
Alliance.
Minnesota Collectors. Another Wampa sticker, Nashville Wampus Hockey Club. And then here's another. I think that was all the stickers I got. Yes, that was all. I got a couple other Out of the Basement and MNF or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Little quick plug for if it shows up.
Earth Experience. Yep. Absolutely. There's Frank.
Yeah, that is Frank. Actually. It is. Dude, he was
That's
a big boy. He was a big boy. Holy shit.
Can you imagine if like they brought back dinosaurs and they just released a Frank somewhere into the United States? Like, careful, there's a T-Rex out there somewhere.
Bro, I'm man enough to say I'm a pussy. There's no motherfucking way, bro. There's no way coming. No fucking way. But yeah, that was that was all my stuff, man. That was and one more thing. This was an ICC,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
this was waiting for me when I got back from ICC, and I just got a little bit of flower stuff on
All right.
it. But I did get a Black Series Cantina shirt. This was waiting for me
Nice.
when I got
Oh,
back.
cool, dude. Shout out to Zach
Sick.
and Mike Case.
Absolutely. It's so I did get a chance to talk to Zach. He was a really cool guy, really chill. And we were just chatting for a minute, and I got to let him know, other than Out of the Basement, like I've said before, Matt Bryant, Out of the Basement, and Black Series Cantina are probably the first 3 content creators that I started watching before I ever started creating content. So
Mhm.
that's kind of cool, getting
Yeah,
them in
man.
person, and they're like, "Oh, you're Zach from that fucking thing I watched." It's kind of crazy, You're here, and he was just really chill, really cool to talk to. Nate and Justin from Out of the Basement. I was looking at some 3 3/4, and I just hear Cody Stone, and I turn around, and it's Justin and Nate, and I was like, "Oh shit."
Aw.
Yeah, it was cool getting to meet Commander Cook. There was awesome. I got a little
Yeah.
snippet with him and 212 Tunner. I thought that was fucking cool, man. It was
Sir.
like Cook was saying earlier, getting to meet everybody and just seeing everybody hang out. That was another really cool part of just the camaraderie from the con. Not mine, that's all the cool shit you can buy. Like,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, if you're planning on going, I would recommend saving up, besides expenses for gas and getting their hotel room, et cetera, et cetera. But if you want to go in there and be able to like splurge and have a good time, I'd bring at least $500 to $1,000, 500
Okay.
to $1,000, and you can
Definitely.
really have some fun. Now, if you can go above that, you're going to be good. You're set. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you can do a lot with $500 to $1,000. You can really come back with a hell of a haul, man.
Definitely.
Dude, that is freaking awesome. Like, best pickups ever. Tomorrow night on Stone and Hyper Show is going to be crazy.
I wasn't even planning on showing everything off, man. It was just like we were just talking, and I was like, it's all here. Fuck it,
Dude,
I've had it
yeah.
kind of sitting here. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
freaking epic.
Hook had some awesome pickups too, man. Jacob, man,
Thank
if
you.
you
Yeah.
you're welcome, man. If you can ever make it down, Jacob, I know it's really far from you, and it would be. I get it's a hassle, but bro, if there's ever a chance or opportunity, bro, it would be like, it would just be. You would love it, dude. You would absolutely love it, man.
I already know I would, man. And I think it's a must. Like, I've traveled to events for other stuff. I will tell you guys in the after show. But yeah, man, I think it'd be completely worth it just to be able to go out there and meet you guys and hang out and put faces to names. And then I'm still a new collector, so I'm still looking to, like Stone was saying, plug holes in like some of the OT shelf or the prequel shelf. Or like my Disney like mixed media shelf, Ahsoka and Obi-Wan or Skeleton Crew, whatever. So
You know what's funny? I actually didn't see a whole lot of Skeleton Crew. Actually, you know what? No, am I tripping? I think I did. I seen some Skeleton Crew because I remember me and one of these guys, just somebody random.
mhm.
We were looking, and I was like, just kind of saying out loud because it was a bunch of people digging through figures and shit. No, I remember. It was fucking. It was at the M&F room, and I didn't realize it was someone by the name of, I believe his name is, and I didn't realize it was him. Jawa Customs, I believe. Jawa Juice Customs.
Okay.
Didn't realize it was him, or at least I think that's the guy I'm talking about. But we were sitting there digging through M&F's, specifically Wilbon's stuff, and I was like, man, these Acolyte figures are they're so good. I know the show was like whatever to people, but
Mhm.
the figures are so good. And then the one guy, he was like, yeah, man, they make great for customs and da-da-da-da-da. Like, you think about it, man, you got Jekki, Soul, and Fandor, and fucking what's her goddamn name?
Vanestra?
Indara.
Oh, Indara, yeah.
Vanessa too, but like those are 4 like brand new Jedi custom bodies that like just open up a lot of possibilities for. I'm not going to be doing it, but like I know people that do, and like dude, those are just really solid fucking figures. The paint, the fucking articulation, very good figures, man.
I made that Bith custom from the from thank you, from the figurine Dean head and neck, and threw it on the Master Soul body, and yeah, it's one of my favorites. I like it a lot.
Hell yeah, dude, that shit looks sick, man. It's dude, imagine taking like, I've seen one guy, I forget his name. He took he's taken Ayla Sakura, and I believe it was a Greedo head, like a Rhodian head, and he put it on the fucking indoor trooper. And I was like, yo, that shit's kind of fucking cool though, bro.
Nice.
I kind of fuck with that. Yeah.
That goes hard.
Yeah, man. And then, like, they already wearing gloves, so like it's kind of like fuck it, unless they have like certain aliens with like fingers, weird fingers and shapes and stuff like that. Yeah.
Dude, hell yeah. Well, let's real quick just say what's up to chat. We got Mama Collective in here. Hey guys, hope everyone's having a great night. Happy Memorial Day, by the way, to everyone. Hope you are all gonna have a nice long weekend.
Hell yeah.
Gen X Brian graduated college in 92. I'm out of here with Doug. And Troy was born in 92. And
95, baby.
GXB, did Zooboy morph into Cody?
Well, is it because, bro, y'all already know, bro, if you talk, I'm a yapper. I might look like a fucking dickhead, skinhead motherfucker, but like I'm the most yapping, goofy motherfucker, bro. Y'all know me. I'll be yapping.
I think it's because you're like, one more thing.
Shut up, Brian.
I can't believe Troy is that old. He looks really young to me.
He does look good, man. He looks good.
Yeah.
I would have guessed Troy to be, well, when you talk to Troy, you're like, oh, bro, you're like 30 or something. But then when you see Troy, you're like, bro, you're like 22, 25.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He was born in 92, so 8/25. That's like 33, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I just turned 30. Yeah. So he's older than me. I look like an old ass fucking man, bro. Like, the fuck? Everybody
got the good genes.
Unk. I'm like, bro, chill. 30, bro. 30. The fuck you mean? I guess technically I am Unk, but
I was gonna say he hit Unk status, but you already are an Unk.
Yeah, I guess technically now. Fuck, God damn it. Get my New Balances, baby. Where my lawnmower at?
And your tall white socks.
Yeah, bro. I got them.
Oh my god. Cody, what was your favorite part about the con, man?
I'd say I'll put it in, like, maybe I could put it in a couple different moments. I'll say starting off meeting, I don't know, meeting Andy, Secom, Watto, and Hyper can tie for number one, because that was just, those are really hard to top. Those two number one.
Yeah.
Number two, this goes without saying. You can't even put this on my list, but being with my wife, my best friend, you should have seen me before I grew up. Bro, I bet you were babyface, Troy. I bet you were like, you probably look like you 18, homie.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you buy me some cigarettes, buy me a beer. Like, bro, what the fuck you talking about? The fuck you mean? But, man. Yeah, being there with my wife, that's my best friend in the world. She keeps me sane. Having her there was very special to experience all that with her. Meeting Hyper, Andy, aka Watto, buying cool shit was my favorite part. And then besides just the energy of like being in that because dude, you yell out a fucking Star Wars quote, somebody's gonna complete it or like say the next line, or like it's just a really like unifying fucking feeling being around people that like the same shit as you do,
100%.
There's some people where it might be like that might be your only common interest, and that is what it is. But like, so other people like you start gelling with people and you figure out what all more you have in common, or you just start to get to know people, and it just snowballs into friendships and bonds that you never really thought that it would happen. It's almost like being in fucking school, and like you're talking about, you're sitting at a certain group, like a certain table, you have like a certain book bag, like you have a Batman book, like a Spider-Man book. People are like, oh, I like Spider-Man. It's like the adult version of that in a con, like,
right.
It's really fucking cool, man. And the experience was just exceptional experience. And I can, speaking on that from my first ever con, I just like, I'm also like, I'm not, yeah. I hear you, Troy. That's cool, man. Hey, sorry, we've kind of been ignoring chat tonight, but we've just been appreciate everybody hanging out with us on me, Cook, and on Jacob's stream tonight. Appreciate all of y'all hanging out. We've been kind of just been ignoring chat, but we appreciate all of you that's been hanging out with us tonight. But
hell yeah,
overall, man, just I don't really know what else to say, man. It was just a great fucking time. As you can like, Cook, he had a great time. I just feel like, I don't know, man. I've watched some reviews and stuff of ICC, and I haven't really All right, I'll say this. There's one thing. This is the one bad thing I will say about ICC.
Lay
The
it
one
on
bad
us.
thing for my first year. I don't know what it was like last year or whatever, but okay. These pins.
Ooh, love
This-
pins.
Now this could have been a communication error or something like that, but I've always been. I'm a transparent motherfucker. I'm upfront and honest. That's just what you get. Don't like it. Sorry. Don't give a fuck. I feel the need. Cook's laughing. I feel the need to be transparent with people and let them know. There was one thing, and like I said, this could have been an accident. Michael Havens, tremendous job putting all of this in the con together, getting all the vendors out there, organizing actors. It's a lot that goes into it, and that alone deserves respect and credit.
Yeah.
However, with that being said, all the good things aside, the one thing that I did not like was that we were told these exclusive pins for this year were not going to be available at the con, and they were $15 on the ICC website. However, you get to the con, and right there on the front of the fucking table, right when you walk in, they're sitting there for $10.
Yeah, that stinks.
Come on, man.
I didn't, and like I said, maybe he copy and pasted it. No, we were out to dinner with Cook and Tommy, and he said something. He was like, "Yeah, I was kind of confused reading that too. Maybe he just copy and pasted it, and it was a miscommunication from last year. Yeah, that very well could be the case. I want to make that clear with people. I'm not trying to down. Yeah, I've been glazing ICC the whole time. This is the one negative fucking thing. But if that is the way, it's a marketing ploy, it's a tactic. If that's the way it was or an accident, I get it either way. That was the one thing I was kind of like, ooh, I don't like that. Why'd you do that?
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up. Like and that's why I'm like, this is the one thing that I'm bringing up, because like other than that, he says it's kind of turned into a meme amongst the community, but for the fans, by the fans. But it's true. But this is a cool fucking pin. It was $10, $15 online. It might have been a miscommunication. I want to make that clear to everybody. I didn't agree with that, but like I said, there's a miscommunication.
It's a big oversight. And
it could have been.
It's kind of a big oversight, though. Yeah.
And for everything else that was right, though, I just feel like that's like it's a $5 fucking pin, bro. Like, why are you?
Yeah,
but
that's true, man.
People know, because that's just how I fucking am, man.
Well, thank you for letting us know that. Actually, I do think that's what Troy said. It's a little weird that happened, but it could have just been an oversight, and the con was still great. So can't let one little thing knock it down.
I mean, I got 2 of them. Hyper gave me one. I went and bought another one, so
nice.
I bought it. Yeah. So again, I'm not saying that to be hateful or shit on them. I had a great time. I'd recommend anybody else who is a Star Wars fan to go, but I just wanted to put that out there,
Dude, right on.
Yeah.
And that is a cool pin, like Nashville Pod Racers. That's pretty sick. That's definitely memorable.
Dude, yeah, and it's Sebulba, and
it's Sebulba, exactly.
It's rad, man. Just really cool,
dude. Hell yeah. GXB says probably made too many and didn't sell online.
That very well could be the case, Brian. That's things that I don't necessarily know. That's why I say this very loosely, but I wanted to make it clear, that's my experience. That's what I've seen. That's what happened. But that very well could be the case, Brian. Absolutely, man. Yeah. I'm gonna give Michael the benefit of the doubt, man, because the time that I had there was like, am I really gonna bitch about a $5 fucking increase for a fucking pin? No, dude.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna make that ruin my fucking time. Like, people who are tripping about Theory being there, not coming because somebody's gonna be there. Like, I'm sorry y'all feel that way, but I'm not one of those people.
Just don't go by the booth.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Don't go by the booth. But I hate Theory. I need to go by there and tell him that I fucking hate him.
I can't separate the two.
Separate it. No, that guy. I won't even get into it. He gets so much more hate than he deserves, though, man. I'll just say that. I feel bad for that guy. But that's what happens when you get in the online presence, man. Not everybody's gonna like you, and not everybody's got to like you. That's just the way. That's just how it is. Unfortunately, I wish it was not that way, but it is.
Yeah, and you can just walk into a room, and if there's 100 people in there, there's odds are one person's just not going to like it just because. So that's just how life is, unfortunately. Statistics type of thing.
Yep. Absolutely.
Damn. And okay, so I know we're past the 2 hour mark here. Everyone, thank you so much. We have 7 people in here still. We've been rocking, we've been yapping. It's been so much fun. So we are going to wrap it up in a little bit here, but I still wanted to pick Stone's brain just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So I know Cook gave us his answer, but to follow the same trail, what did you think of the hotel for people who might attend next year? Do you think that it's worth staying in that hotel, or is it worth staying in some maybe a little bit one closer by or something?
So I didn't stay in the hotel.
Okay.
My experience, I think it was like 270 a night or something like that, from what I heard from one of my channel subscribers who stayed in the hotel. You know, you're paying for the convenience of being at the hotel at the con. You literally wake up and you walk out the door. You don't have to get in your car or nothing. So
Yeah.
I understand people paying for the convenience, and I don't judge anybody. Like if that's what you want to fucking do, that's what matters. However, me personally, I wanted to go a cheaper route, and me and my wife, we still got a good room. I forget the Baymont at Wyndham. It was actually a very nice Baymont, and it was $400, less than $400 for our entire 4-day stay.
Oh wow, that's a great deal.
Yeah, man, you just can't beat that. And where the hotel was, it was only 7 minutes down the highway from the other hotel where the con was happening. So if you're wanting to drink and have a good time and like go down to, because they do have like a bar and a restaurant down in the hotel. If you're a drinker, and there's also bars around there, like there's so many right there in Murfreesboro. There's so many options for food and drink around. There's like bars and like a lot of shit. So with that being said, if you're a drinker and you want to pay for the convenience of being able to wake up, go down straight to the con, not get in your car, have a little drinky poo, buy some more shit, go to bed, it's totally worth the $270 a night.
Yeah.
However, I'm not a drinker that much. I don't care about all that as much, and I saved some money by finding a cheaper hotel, and then just look around in the area. And some dude, honestly, the hotel sold out pretty quick too. That was another thing. Like it went quick.
Oh, okay.
People were scrambling trying to find somewhere to stay, and they're trying to stay right there at the con. Like look for places around. Like where we stayed, like I said, it was 10 minutes down the road.
Dude, that's so fast.
Yeah, it's not
especially
bad
after
at
you
all.
already drove like 6+ hours to get there.
Absolutely. And we were still in Murfreesboro, so I just didn't. It was just worth it, man. Smoker all day, Troy. Absolutely, man. Yep.
Cut from the same cloth, boys.
Yep. Now, if I'm with the right people, I will drink. You put a beer in my hand, a lager, I'm going to drink that motherfucker. But
you're a lager guy?
Yeah, I like to sip on a wine. I'm more of a beer guy, and I used to be liquor when I was younger, but I just don't really drink that. I'm more of a social drinker now, man.
Yeah.
And I know you were actually sober, Jacob. So that is congrats to you for that, man. That is, you're not missing anything, man. Alcohol is good for people that enjoy it, but it's just like, I don't know, man. Alcohol, it's poison. It really is poison. It is, man.
That's the one word. Alcohol equals poison. And trust me, I had my days of drinking, brother, for sure. But it's well behind me, well past. So
yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. Sober for 3 years from alcohol. So
congrats, man. That's fucking awesome.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
That takes some major fortitude and willpower, man. Honestly,
it does, man. My thing is coffee for sure. That's like my big thing.
Yes, sir, dude. Coffee and flour. All that's life right there, dude. Honestly, it makes 100%. Me a better person. Besides my wife, coffee and marijuana make me a better fuck. Because I'd probably be I say it loose. I wouldn't be an asshole, but I would definitely. It helps me be a. God, it sounds so fucked up to say, but I feel like I'm a better person. Like, I feel like some people are so uptight because they don't have like any kind of outlet or any kind of escape. And I feel like we all fucking need that shit, dude. Whether or not it's fucking smoking pot or fucking painting, customizing fucking figures or fucking playing a sport. Like, everybody needs something, man. That's the most important thing about a hobby. And the coolest thing about a hobby is like, you can have as many as you want and do it when and how you want to, like it's just really up to you and what you're into, man. Like sometimes I wish I wasn't into so much, man. Like I tell you what, the collecting in general has made me slow down on like my tattoos and such. Like, cause bro, I'd probably be inked out by now, honestly.
Gotcha. Okay.
But like, and like I also like I'm a guitar player. I love to play guitar.
Oh
Mhm.
I
wow.
love being in nature. I have so many interests, man, and I feel like I get pulled in so many ways. It's like I'm trying to build my home gym, so me and my wife don't have to pay for a gym membership. I'm trying to build a
Nice.
home studio. I'm trying to do my little collection room. It's like, Cody, bro, you gotta fucking pick one. And like, I feel like I'm doing what's the term, like
Doing too
jack
much.
of all trades, master
Oh
of
yeah.
none. I feel
Yeah.
like I'm really good at a little bit of everything, but I'm not the master of anything. That's kind of like I know a little bit about a lot, but I don't know everything about one thing. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And it's
Totally.
and we all have our thing. Like I'm sure, Cook, you probably have. I don't know what kind of hobbies you have outside of collecting, but I'm sure you have like something you enjoy doing other than just collecting action figures. You
Oh
know,
yeah, just hanging out with friends and stuff like that, going on
exactly, like
trips.
gaming, hanging out with friends. Like there's
Yeah,
other,
gaming.
yeah,
Yep.
exactly, yeah, dude. And Jacob, same thing for you, man. I'm like, we all have our own little things, and like it's cool that these fucking toys make us all like know each other and hang out and like it's just cool, man. It's just cool, and it's cool getting to know everybody amongst the community. That's why I was trying to have like a bunch of people from the community. I had Cook on before and Skywalker Hendricks. I've had Blitz on. I've had you on. I've had Troy on.
Mhm.
People that don't even make content. It's like I literally just want to talk about toys, dude, and Star Wars and shit. That's literally the only reason I'm fucking doing this shit. Well, to be real, my brother's fucking dead. Otherwise, I'd be talking with. I honestly probably would not even be here talking with y'all because I'd be talking to my brother. I know that sounds kind of dark, but yeah, hell yeah, Mama Collective. We all got to, man. We all got to do our. We all have to make ourselves happy in our own ways, man. You know.
Yeah.
So now, hell yeah, Troy.
Oh, but look at that. He's got an appointment next week for one.
Ooh,
Oh, he's getting the
Mudhorn.
Mudhorn.
Yes,
Sick.
sir.
Okay.
I love it. Where you getting it at, Troy? Where you
Yeah.
getting it at, bro?
Yeah. Let us know, Troy.
Bro, I love ink talk, bro. I love talking about some ink. I don't really get to talk about ink a whole lot with people.
Hell yeah, man. I have 0 ink.
Same.
Would y'all ever get anything in the future? Is there anything like Cook? Would you ever get your logo or something like something specific to you?
I think it would definitely be like something I would really want to think through since it's permanent, you know.
Absolutely,
Exactly.
man. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the whole thing is I'm sure I could come up with something cool. I have full faith in the artists, but it's permanent.
Right.
And I'm like, I can't wash this off. Like, what's going on?
And I want it to be really meaningful and such.
yeah,
Yeah.
man. No,
Mhm.
I respect that a lot, man. Like all
Yeah.
mine, they have a meaning too, but it's like I want this one here. I want this one. You know, I was like,
Yeah.
I was just young. I was making money. I was wanting to get inked every weekend. That was my thing at the time. I just wanted to get tattoos, man. That was just, my thing.
Right.
And, but I get like, because like I have probably 2 or 3 that I have that I'm like, I could probably have something else right there. It's a little more me now, but like,
Mhm.
It's one of those things, man. You live and you learn, but I totally get you guys for wanting to wait and find something that you're like really like set, like all the stuff I'm satisfied with, but like y'all are really want to set on one thing. So there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that, man.
Right.
And I don't know where I'd put it. That's the only
Another
thing.
thing, yeah, you got to think about that too, man. Placement is everything, dude. And like what you're planning on doing down the road. If you're wanting to do like sleeves, if you're wanting to do like one full piece, how it's going to transition into your other tattoos and stuff. Like I went kind of sailor style, as you can see. I was like, I want this one because of this. I want this one because of this. I want this one because of this. And just I'll put it wherever it fits and I'll puzzle piece it together. It's kind of like sailor style, if you will, like traditional.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Versus going with like a whole theme or like a sleeve or something.
Which is sick as fuck. I just don't have time or patience or money.
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
so much. It's so much, man. I love like my stepfather growing up that my mom was with when I was a kid. He had an entire Spider-Man sleeve, like the entire New York landscape behind. He's got Spider-Man, Carnage, Venom, Green Goblin, Black Cat. Like it's a beautiful fucking piece, man. But it also took him like 13 years to finish up, and like I don't even know how many grand. Like quite a few grand.
Yeah.
And he was traveling to his guy in Atlanta all the way here from Columbia in South Carolina. So like on top of traveling, food and all that, and then he was still dropping grands on fucking ink, man. So
damn, man.
But it's beautiful pieces, man. And I love the sleeve look and the aesthetic. I just didn't have the time, patience, or money at the time. If I wanted it, I'm getting it right then, motherfucker. I want it now.
Troy says he's getting the tattoo on his sleeve arm, and it's just going to be a small filler piece.
Love filler pieces, man. That's when you can kind of get a little creative and fun and awesome, Troy.
And then he says, I have a mix of things in my sleeve. Took me about 14 years to finish.
Sounds about right.
Wow.
Troy, you got to post a pic of your sleeve one day, bro, even if it's in chat or something.
Yeah,
man.
absolutely. We'd love to see that. And we'll all three see it here because we're all on the group chat.
Exactly. So eventually, so basically what I'm hearing is that y'all aren't not getting a tattoo. You just don't know when. That's what I heard. That's what I
mean, I could never get one, but I might.
Couldn't I like that answer? I'll take
That's
that.
a good one.
I could never get one, but I might. Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks.
Leave it open ended. Commander Cook's getting a tattoo.
Oh man.
Commander Cook's getting inked. Bro, you could get the grimace shake, bro.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty idea.
Get the grimace shake on there. That'd be epic, man.
Right. I heard you were giving some of those out, some of those customs at ICCC, Cook.
Yes, the grimace shakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I forgot to give one to Stone and Wilbon, I think. So I got to get some out to y'all for sure.
You were gonna give me a custom
or a grimace shake?
Oh, dude,
they were actually from Etsy, from a seller on Etsy.
Oh, dude, that was kind of you
okay.
to think about me though, man. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. That's cool, man. Yeah. Well, I want my fucking grimace shake, Cook. No, but dead ass though, bro. I still have your fucking shock tee, and I know I sent you a voice message that Friday, and I was like, "Fuck!" I was looking everywhere, dude. I was like, "Where is that?" I had a hat for Hyper and a Batman and your shock tee, and I was like, "I knew I had it. I knew," and I couldn't find it. Got back home, it was right there on my fucking dresser. So I'm gonna get that out to you soon, man. I promise you.
Oh, no rush, dude.
Do you have shock tee yet?
No, I don't.
Oh, dude.
Even better. Oh, dude, and you're bro. Thank you for man. That's a good looking figure, bro. I just put her on the shelf yesterday. But yeah, Cook, thank you for being one of my channel members, bro.
No problem.
That means I don't mean to get all mushy, but it means a lot to me, man. Like you don't understand. I really do appreciate it, dude. Absolutely.
No problem.
You Hunter, and I'm trying to think of who else. Like, there's a lot of like really hardcore like supporters, and obviously you're somewhat of a content. I know 212 Hunter doesn't make content, but there's a lot of like hardcore like supporters out there, like you, 212 Hunter, Troy. There's quite a few people out there in the community that are like just like really supportive for like many of us in amongst the community and like in the Black Series space, man. So like it's just it's an important part to have supporters too. And like I feel like a lot of the time we get so wrapped up in like us, you know, like content creators and stuff, and it really just like it wouldn't be the same without the people that like enjoy the actual content, you know, like
exactly
everybody in chat tonight. Like obviously me, Jacob and Cook would sit here and yap these same words, but like having y'all knowing that there's people out there sitting around, like, you know, here hanging out, like, it's just fun, man. It's just fucking cool, you know? It's just great time.
Dude, it's a blast. And the fact that we have 9 people in here who are part of this community as well, who enjoy being part of this community, it's just so freaking cool. And that's why I want to make it out there next year, so that I can meet you guys actually and like actually get the rapport connected and like I said, put the faces to the names and stuff like that. So I've been a part of other like toy communities in the past, and this has absolutely been like life-changing in the best way possible. So just to meet you guys and to be part of this. So yeah, shit, man. Well, do you guys mind if I show off a couple of recent pickups? I don't have much, but figured I'd show off a couple things before we close out.
Yeah.
All right. So I got this off of a dude on the Out of the Basement Discord, and they are 2 P1 clone commanders from the Black Series.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
And the blue one's a little bit more weathered up. You can see he's got some like blaster scorch marks, and just his paint is all weathered. Yeah. And I feel like this commander just got fresh out of Camino. He's a little bit cleaner.
That shit's fucking fire. God, man. Dude, just it's fucking paint. Just give us the repaint, bro.
Right? Come on, Hasbro.
Didn't you get a pretty good deal on those as well?
Bro, yeah, Cook. Actually, $40 ship for both.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta add these to the Attack of the Clone shelf. It'll go good with Shock T and Kiadi and Lumi and who else do we have from Attack of the Clones? We have some good characters. So
Oh yeah, dude.
yeah, man, I was super hyped up to stoke these. It definitely made me want to hit up Cook and see about getting a custom from him. So
Yeah.
Cook will definitely talk, my man.
It's funny that you mentioned that because I have a Mandalorian privateer that I was want. So I was talking with Cook a couple months ago. I think it was on my stream or something. I was talking about sending him a plain phase 1 for him to customize for me, but I have a privateer that I was going to talk to you about, Cook, about you kind of messing with. Cool. We'll talk more.
Yeah.
You just reminded me, Troy. My bad to interrupt you, bro.
Oh, you're chilling, buddy. No worries. We're all just yapping here. Troy says, love those two. I repainted that blue one to the more accurate baby blue color, though. Nice.
Okay. Yeah, it's like a teal in the film. Yeah, it's like a light teal color. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes, he is, boy. Absolutely, man.
100%, dude. Shout out to Commander Cook. Makes awesome customs. Cook, is it okay if I shout you out a little bit more?
Yeah.
Okay. I know he's not taking customs right now, guys, but hit him up in a little bit and just give him some time. He's just getting back from ICC and getting back into work and family and friends and stuff. But
and he does make on my shit.
And he's working on the goddamn Stones shit. So come on. But yeah, dude. Shout out to Commander Cook. Thank you for coming on the show. It's awesome to finally meet you over FaceTime or not FaceTime, over StreamYard. Whatever this is.
Yeah.
And
yeah, you're good, bro.
Yeah. So I just cannot speak tonight. It's been a very long and busy day at work.
Happens to me all the time, bro. Happens to me all the time.
And yes, Troy, he is going places. Don't you have like 3,000 subs on YouTube, Cook?
Yeah,
he's up there.
It's like 3,600 something right now. So,
oh yeah, dude.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yes,
it's going pretty consistent. So,
yeah, man.
Looks like you got a shout out on Blitz Transmissions channel. Tommy was just raving about a custom that Cook made on his stream earlier.
It's probably that Band-Aid trooper, fucking Mayday, man. That thing's fucking fire, dude. That thing looks good. Yeah, you're welcome. It does, man.
Yeah. Got GXB. Cook's work is fire. Absolutely, GXB.
Hey, I don't just be saying shit. If I'm saying it, I fucking mean it, dude. That shit's fucking awesome, bro. I'm telling you, seriously.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. You're welcome, dude.
Dude, I really appreciate you guys coming on the show. I think I'm in the middle of recent pickups. Oh my god, I'm telling you, it's been a day, guys.
You're good, bro.
Good, dude.
All right, last recent pickup we have some Peak.
Oh shoot.
Oh,
some more Peak. Look at those green visor lenses.
Oh, dude.
Shit, dude.
Yeah, we got the Hot Toys Stormtrooper with no Death Star environment. I decided to keep him just on the regular stand here, but the Death Star environment is sick. It lights up. It's really tall, and yeah, it's killer. So I had to get this guy. I have a the Scout Trooper, Hot Toy Scout Trooper. So I'm building out a little trooper shelf, and I mean, this is just peak. This is just so classic. It screams Star Wars. Whenever I think of Star Wars, I think of the iconic Stormtroopers. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. I watched your review on that, and I know the articulation is a little bit limited, but
yeah,
god damn, dude, it just looks so good, just like that. It looks so good,
dude.
The green visors, man.
His articulation is a little lacking, but yeah, the green visor lenses. He's got his holster here on the side.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, man, just so freaking cool. If anybody wants to pick this up, you can still pick him up off of Big Bad Toy Store. He's a little bit costly. He's about $250 plus tax and shipping, but definitely worth adding to your collection, in my opinion.
What does that one go for normally retail off of Sideshow, man?
I believe $245. So Big Bad's really not much higher.
Dude, that might be because I was looking for that one at ICC, and like Cook was saying earlier, there was really not that many Hot Toys there this year. Not like I didn't know what to expect from last year, but I was expecting there to be a lot, and it was good, but it wasn't a lot. That looks fucking phenomenal, bro. I love that,
dude. Thank
Yeah.
you. I was surprised that this wasn't at the con. I figured somebody would be trying to sell this. So,
sure fucking. They did have the concept Darth Maul,
oh, okay.
bro, and I think Skywalker Hendrix bought it.
He did.
They were asking 500,
Yep.
but man, that's an
I
exclusive.
think I think he got it down to 450 though.
Oh,
So.
nice, good for him, dude. That's fucking awesome.
Jacob's cooking now.
Now,
I keep telling myself no hot toys, but every day you bastards get me closer and closer. It's gonna
Bro.
happen, Troy, one day.
Troy, you're gonna find one. Honestly, I feel like Troy would be a Clone Wars Anakin guy.
Yeah,
I think he'd be I think he would fold. And I could be wrong, but I feel like Troy would be an Anakin guy if he was to get one. I could see Troy.
I'm trying to think of who Troy's like boy is. You know,
yeah.
You love Maul and Qui-Gon. I love Malgus. That's my little headline is based Malgus today.
Cook, who is your favorite character of all time, Cook?
Favorite Star Wars character is Luke Skywalker.
Fuck yeah, good answer.
Dude,
But I
of
mean,
course.
as you can see, the Shadow Trooper is like a big deal
Hell
to
yeah.
me as well.
Hell yeah, dude, awesome.
Two good ones right there.
Fuck, dude, Luke is the fucking chosen one 2.0, baby.
Yeah, stoned. Yay, there you go.
We were
talking about that.
Should we ask Cook his opinion on that real quick?
Absolutely. I think you should ask him.
Oh man.
Okay, so me and Jacob were talking a few weeks ago, shortly before ICC, and he hit me with these voice messages, bro. And he was like, dude, hit me with some deep shit. He's like, tell me, Stone, what are your thoughts about Luke being the chosen one 2.0 since he was the one? Or you didn't say two. I said the 2.0. You said Luke being the chosen one and him being the reason that Anakin was even able to. Because had Luke not ever come along, Vader would have never fulfilled the prophecy without Luke. So it's like, how do you think Luke is? So some people were like, okay, Luke is the chosen one, and then people were like, Anakin was still the one that brought
so
balance.
hard.
It is, dude.
I think I would still have to go with. I think I would still have to go with Anakin in a way because he's the one who tosses the Emperor off, and saves Luke. So
no, you're
that
right,
is hard.
Now, to rephrase it, because I agree with you, Anakin is the chosen one, but did Luke bring balance to the Force by helping Anakin to fulfill the prophecy?
That's definitely a good question. I'd probably have to think on it more.
All right. Let us know in the group chat. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Yeah. It's a loaded question. Like when he asked me that, I was like, damn, like when you really think about it.
I feel like, it is Luke because he was the one who was making the right decision no matter what and stuff. So it is kind of hard though.
It is. Yeah. But I get what you're saying too, because that's where my mind went to first, Cook. It's like Anakin still was the one that brought balance when he's the one who destroyed Palpatine. But like had Luke
made the final decision.
He made the final decision. But like Luke was like the catalyst. So it's like okay, it's like Luke is the gun and Vader is the bullet. Like you got the bullet and Palpatine's right there. You can't kill him with just the bullet. Then you got just the rifle. Because I think alone Luke or Vader would not have been able. Palpatine would have succeeded no matter what. They had to have united father and son. That is the bond of family. Because Palpatine couldn't comprehend that, man. He didn't have that kind of like emotional connection. He would never fathom that this dude has been depressed and like kicking himself in the ass for 20 years would find his fucking long lost twin son and fucking turn on him. Like that wasn't in Palpatine's plan.
Oh like, no, Palpatine killed his family.
He sure, dude, pure evil. And he even had like a good, like rich upbringing on Naboo. Like he had a good family and was like, and like he killed one of his fucking one of their help, like one of their assistants for fun when he was a kid.
Oh,
and his dad was proud. His dad was proud of it. Like Palpatine was a sick, sadistic motherfucker, bro. So like I like to say Luke is the chosen one 2.0 because like I feel like Luke was the gun that fired the bullet that Vader was.
Yeah.
And I feel like Luke is the people were like, oh, if Ahsoka had been at Mustafar, she could have she could have converted or brought Anakin back, and it should have been this person. That none of that.
Yeah.
I think Luke is the not Leia, not Yoda, not Obi-Wan. Nobody else could get to Vader the way that Luke did, because Leia didn't even have the kind of forgiveness for Vader that Luke, because there was some comic or novel and they get stranded on this planet where Vader is stranded or whatever, and they're trying to like nuke the base pretty much. And Luke, they don't know where Luke is at, so Luke could be in the base with them. And Leia's like, fire that bitch off. Like Luke would understand. Like she hates and resents Vader. And then when people find out that Vader was her father and that she's a Skywalker, that really hurt her political career of her being a senator and being like a part of the New Republic. That really put a dent in like the momentum that she was creating at the spark of the beginning of the New Republic.
Wow.
And I think it was, I forget the name of the novel. It's like not Princess and the Scoundrel. That's a different one. It's a novel directed and based around Leia, and it just kind of gives you an inside depth as to how much resentment she actually had towards Anakin, whereas Luke was not like that. In Return of the Jedi, we said let go of your hate, father, or I see the conflict in you, father. Let go of your hate. Like he clearly sees, even through this fucking mask and armor, that this man behind this shit is like conflicted. And then at that scene, he's like, then you will wow, what does Vader say? I forget now, but it's on Endor, and he walks away. And there's a scene where Vader walks away to the edge of the platform on Endor, and it just kind of pans in on Vader's face. And there's so much emotion in that mask, and yet he can't move. But it's like he's sitting there thinking. Right. After they take, he's like, take him away, and they take Luke. He walks to the edge, and like he's in his head there. That's the confliction that you can't have as a Sith, or you can because Vader did it. But like, that was when it really started to spark the rebellion inside of Anakin. I felt like was so like Luke 2.0 in the end. Anakin was the one who destroyed the Emperor and brought balance to the Force. Luke was just a catalyst to that. It's a very, very loaded question. There's no doubt about it. But I was like, oh, bro, we got to roast Cook with this real quick, bro. We got to get him.
Cook's cook now. He's like, shit, I don't know,
bro. But no, you had a solid answer, man. I think, and that's another cool thing about Star Wars is like, it's whatever you want it to be. It's like your own. It's like the whole Nick Sant Rex thing. It's whatever you want it to be. You can make your own meaning and everything to it, you know. So
that's the best part is your own headcanon, you know, type of thing.
Dude. Hell yeah, dude. Absolutely.
Hell yeah, guys. Well, I really appreciate you guys again for coming on the show. I know we've just gone over the 2.5 hour mark, so we'll go to our last segment of the night, which is our episode 9 Tatooine Talk, aka our end of show discussion, where we just go over, you know, stuff that the chat's been getting into. Our guests here, you guys have been watching any cool new movies, TV shows, reading any books, playing any games, going on any fun adventures aside from ICC. Obviously, we just got done talking about that.
I'll let Cook go first. I've been yapping him. I'll let Cook go first.
Yeah, Commander Cookie.
Nothing super special going on right now, except I know Stone mentioned about everybody hopping on Battlefront 2 tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully bring a Battlefront 3 around. So,
bro,
I mean, I'll probably have to hop on that.
Hell yeah.
Too.
But I mean, that's pretty much it for me.
Nice, dude.
Dude, right on.
Everybody watching the chat, if y'all got a PS4 or PC and you got Battlefront 2, boot that motherfucker up. It's time to show up, baby. It's time to show up for the Republic, bro.
We need BF3.
I just noticed based Malgus BF3, bro. I should have changed mine. Fuck, dude.
Yours is classic though. The Joe Rogan and Black series. You are Joe Rogan. You just need a Jamie to have you pull shit up.
Jamie, who was the actor for? Pull that up. Damn it, dude. But yeah, Battlefront 3, man, that's going to be hopefully showing up in the servers tomorrow and showing like the production team or the marketing team that like people are still playing this game 8 years after the fact will like kind of bring some spark back to it. So, and the funny thing is that they were actually already they were already in production for Battlefront 3, and then it got canceled because the DICE team broke up.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Updates. Yeah. So, because Battlefront 2, man, in 2015 was underrated, and 2017 was like it was like the most nostalgic to the old school 05 Battlefront because you could do the heroes versus villains and stuff like that. But what took it to the next level with that was just like, I think it was just like the more multitude of maps that you get, man. Because that was the thing about 05 Battlefront is like you have Magito, Space Magito. You have Utapau, Space Utapau. Like you have space. Then they had like the whole other separate like conquest map where you're like, flying around with the CIS trying to take over the galaxy and shit. It was like this really that game was so ahead of its fucking time, man. And dude, Battlefront 3 would be insane.
It would be a game changer for sure. It's because BF2 still holds up. Cook and I were kind of talking about this pre-show.
Yeah,
it's like it still rocks. Like it's so much fun. You can play heroes versus villains and like kind of be a sweat if you wanted to, or you could post up and play some classic like team deathmatch or whatever it's called. So, it probably BF3 if it did come out probably won't be released until the later half of the 2020s, but.
Yeah, like 27,
so close to 2030.
Yeah,
but hey, we can hope. And tomorrow I'll definitely hop on. Do we know what time we're supposed to be hopping on, or is it just kind of the entirety of the day?
From what I understand, it's basically like a whole day wide thing. From what I understand, it just said Saturday, May 24th is what I seen, and I was like, damn, I haven't seen. The last time I saw anything about like loading the server was like 2021. There was like a big push to get everybody back on. I forget when the dice team broke up, but
I think that was around then. Yeah.
There was a big push. Cook, you might remember this.
They announced they were canceling live service or whatever, and so probably everybody jumped on.
Yep, trying to like bring it last minute so they would. Because dude, they were
right.
A lot of the maps, like the Geonosis map, wasn't on there. Like, dude, we were supposed to get a Mustafar map. There were so many other maps on that game that were in development we just didn't get.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man, it was just they held it together for a minute, the DICE team, and then it just kind of fell apart. And honestly, I'm kind of tired of EA having the license for Star Wars games. I think we need to give it to like Rocksteady or Rockstar or fuck anybody but EA Games. I'm kind of tired of EA having then again, you do have the Jedi Survivor games. Those are pretty fucking rad, and that's EA.
Yeah, so, that's true. But like you said, Rocksteady. Sorry, go ahead, Cook.
I was just gonna say, I'm almost like they did 1 and 2, so you gotta let them do 3.
You gotta do 3.
That's kind of my thing.
Come on. Yeah, no, you're right. True. All right. I'll give you that, Cook. You got a point. Because that way, like,
I wouldn't be too disappointed if they chose somebody else, but it's like continue on.
Yeah.
Gotta give that one to Cook.
Having that, like, you have the set, and it's like EA Rockstar, So
right.
Yeah. That's another thing is people don't even buy. It's all like mostly digital now too. Like, a lot of people don't really buy CD-ROM games anymore, like disc sets. It's mostly digital now.
It's cheaper to buy the digital, so I think people are going that route. But I've always been like not a physical media guy, but having a physical game, because if they take it off the store, like the PlayStation store, you're out.
Got it no more. Yeah. Same thing with Blu-rays and stuff, man. I kind of get the camaraderie with that now. Yeah.
Shoot, I had something I was gonna say, and then I forgot because that's just the type of day it's been today.
Just how it goes. we were talking about like it
was so if Rocksteady made Battlefront, I think the only good part about that is I'm pretty sure they did the Batman Arkham games, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, they did.
One of my favorite games is Arkham Knight.
Timeless.
So,
yes,
dude, that would be absolute peak if they did that.
Yep. Yeah, those Batman Arkham games are fucking. Again, another game. Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight were all. Honestly, Arkham City was probably my personal favorite.
Yeah.
But the suit too, and just the plot, the storyline. Arkham Knight was good too, but Cook, have you played the Arkham games?
I have not.
Oh, okay.
They should be pretty cheap, dude. If you're ever bored and like you want a fun new, it's so fun.
It is so fun.
You may not dig it, but I like the mechanics and the motion of it, the gameplay itself, and just like
the combat is so satisfying.
Say what?
The combat in the Batman Arkham games is so satisfying.
Yes, dude. I was like, this is me. I'm Batman. I'm me. I'm him. Like, it's so fucking cool, man.
And then you can change the suit. Like you can get like the Dark Knight suit or the Batman, which I know Cook likes the Batman a lot. So
Battinson.
Yep. Man, I really hope we get a Batman too. The Batman too. I mean,
I like him.
Is it really?
I like him.
Yep.
Nice.
Is that Matt Reeves directing it, Cook?
I can't remember, but
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
I know they were
writing the script and it's kind of getting delayed and such, but for me, it's just as long as you write a good story, I don't care if it takes a little bit of extra time, you know?
Yep. Exactly, dude. You're fucking spitting. Like take the extra time and give the character that the care and like the care they deserve. Because, dude, imagine like real quick, bounce back to Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Imagine had George gotten a writer for the prequels, like the amount of, because obviously we know the dialogue, a little cringe here and there, yada yada, bland, but like cinematography, soundtrack, character, and environment design, all those points were hit as far as like cinema and film goes. The only thing that it was lacking was good dialogue, and there wasn't terrible, but there was some terrible dialogue. But like,
Attack of the Clones.
Imagine that he had like a writer, bro. It would have made it like that much. Like take the time, and George Lucas, he did take the time. That's why they are the way that they are. Those are his babies. But like, take the time to do these characters and make these shows. Like that's why all these Star Wars shows were like just kind of They were rushing all this shit out. You're having like 3, 4, 5 fucking shows a year, and then you're announcing shit that's never even come to fruition. It's like, y'all are a $1 billion corporation announcing shit that's coming, and then you just don't say anything about it. That's kind of crazy, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, where's the Lando show? Where's the new Rangers show of the Republic? Where's the fucking? There's so much shit that we were supposed to get.
Yeah.
That just like it just kind of went nowhere. It was really interesting time for Star Wars at that point in time. But
yeah, I wonder what do you guys think about the new Maul show coming out?
I think it's gonna be sick. Hopefully.
Yeah.
In the Clone Wars animation and Matt.
Oh yeah.
Or what's his name? Who plays Maul?
Sam Witwer.
Sam Witwer gonna be back. So yeah. And he's really good about being in the story. I think, like as far as if it was a bad story, he might give something to like correct it or whatever. So
yeah,
I think it should 100%. Be fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Maul Shadow Lord, right? That's what it's called.
Yeah, that's because he actually cares about the character, you know, and especially now that when they were bringing them back, that's a character you got to do justice for, man. You know, you can't fumble something like that. Bringing them all back, that was something that was kind of like taboo, man. But it was fucking amazing. Hey, I just seen Troy. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight, man.
Yeah, thank you, Troy. May the force be with you, brother. Thanks for tuning in, as always.
Troy's a fucking goat, man. Thank you, dude. Have a good night.
Yeah, man.
Have y'all been watching Daredevil by chance?
Dude, I still have not watched it. I'm gonna watch it tonight. I am, because I want to get to oh wait, that's the Punisher, the hallway scene that you sent me. Stoned.
Well, I think those go hand in hand.
Okay.
I think Punisher is first. I haven't watched them in order, but bro, I need to finish Punisher, but Daredevil just like captivated me, dude. Like I seen that Born Again season and I was like, holy fucking shit. This is like, it is dark, it is gritty, it is grounded. I like that the cinematography, it's not like all even and the angles are crooked and like the backdrops are shadowed and like the shadows that are casted on the actors' faces, and it just feels super. I think the perfect word to explain it is grounded. It doesn't feel like some big theatrical, like cosmic galaxy film like Star Wars or like Guardians of the Galaxy or the Avengers movies. Like it's much more like here on the streets, like real fucking life shit, dude. Like it's heavy. There's a lot of like they talk about like fucking. Oh, dude, it's just so good. And the writing is so fucking good. Like, there's just one part, and I know guys aren't familiar with the show or the characters, but there's one part where Matt Murdock, Daredevil, his best friend, Foggy Nelson, gets killed. And they grew up together, very, traumatizing and like very, very heavy hit. Loss is never easy, no matter what kind of loss it is. And he gets killed by this guy named Bullseye, and I lost my train of thought.
Daredevil's buddy gets killed from Bullseye.
Yeah. Oh, dude, and so all this shit goes on, and his best friend dies, and he blames himself for Foggy dying because he was wanting to put the suit down, like the Daredevil suit. He was wanting to like walk away from being Daredevil and like follow the law because he's got like heightened senses. He can hear people's like heartbeats and shit. He can tell if you're lying, and that was like kind of a conflict of interest as a lawyer because like you're supposed to be taking people's trust and like invasion of privacy, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
So like he started beating himself up for this shit, and then he's also a heavy Catholic. He's a very like dedicated Catholic, but he's beating the fuck out of motherfuckers at night. So he's like got this really weird, like devil, evil, good side pull. Like he's doing these terrible bad things for good. He's like a more intense Batman, honestly, like way more intense Batman. But so, anyways, he loses his best friend Foggy, blames himself for his death, and he like puts the suit down for like a year or some change, however the timeline was. I think it was like a year. Puts down the suit because he blames himself for his best friend's death, and ends up getting to a point. Kingpin is taking over New York City. He becomes mayor and is like acting like he's a good guy, but he's still kind of doing some slimy shit, pretending to be a good guy.
Yeah.
All this is going on. Matt's trying to do things the legal way. He's taking all these cases and going by the law. And it's just like every case, he gets fucked. And like he helps this one guy named Hector, who is also known as the White Tiger, another vigilante superhero who has a magical amulet who gives him powers. Oh shit. He saves him. He gets wrongfully accused for killing a cop. He takes on the case. Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil, does. Successfully defends him. And then the next night he goes out to vigilante again, White Tiger does, and is shot in the fucking head.
Oh, damn.
I don't want to tell y'all too much because it's so fucking good, dude. Like, I'm not even shitting y'all, man. It's so good. Like, when one episode ends, I'm ready for the next, and they're long, bro. They're like 50 something minutes long. So like, nice. You're getting into it. It feels like fucking 20. This ain't no goddamn Star Wars Ahsoka. You put this bitch on, you got an hour, bro. You got a whole fucking hour. But anyways, I'm getting all over the place. So like, he blames himself for his friend's death, is doing all this shit, trying to go about shit the right fucking way as like a real lawyer should, following the law, et cetera, et cetera. Mm-hmm. And it gets to a point, he's like, every good person has a fucking boundary and a line, and like you can push somebody as much as you want. They're gonna snap with any human being. You can only take so fucking much. And what happened is Daredevil finally he had enough, man. And like the guy who plays him, Charlie Cox, incredible fucking actor, dude. Like he sucks. You forget you're watching a fucking show. Also, John Bernthal, if y'all watched The Walking Dead, he played Shane.
Love John Bernthal.
Him as Punisher, dude, he is Frank Castle, bro. But like going on, there's a scene where Matt comes to find Punisher because like all this shit's going down, and he needs to find another bad motherfucker to deal with this shit, bro. So he tracks down Punisher. Shit. And Punisher, he's like all ducked off under the radar because people are after him because he's been fucking up motherfuckers and shit. And now Punisher, he kills motherfuckers. Punisher don't play. Yeah. So he comes to him, finds his little hideout or whatever. They talk about Foggy, his best friend. Matt and Frank are also best friends. Punisher and Daredevil, they're very close. Okay. Was not always like that, but it became like that. So he comes to a point, and there's this one dialogue scene, and God, it's so fucking good, y'all. It's honestly, it is the best Marvel scene ever in all of I don't care, fucking cinema, Endgame, maybe not. It's up there with Endgame, I promise you. There's this back and forth between Punisher and Daredevil. Technically they're out of costume. It's Frank and Matt. Okay. And he's like, they're going back and forth about the whole Matt situation or the whole Foggy situation. He's like, well, what have you been? He calls him Red. That's what Punisher called because his costume is red. He's like, well, what the fuck have you been doing, Red? You sit up there, you get these guys, you beat them up, and they come back out. When I hit them, they fucking stay down. When you hit them, they get back up. They always come back and they hurt somebody else. When I do it, they're gone. They're taken care of. They never hurt anybody again. And I'm kind of on Frank's side. It sounds brutal, but I'm kind of like you cross a line, bro, you're done, you know? But, yeah, for sure. And Matt is like, there's there's always everybody deserves a second chance. There's always light or good in somebody, no matter how deep down. He's the Luke and Punisher's the Vader almost. So you know what I'm saying?
Oh, good comparison.
Yeah. So they go into this dialogue and Punisher's ripping Matt a new one. He's like, Red, you ain't been doing shit. I'm the only one out here. You're playing these fucking games, like throwing these motherfuckers in jail, And then he starts pressing about Foggy. And this whole season, Matt has not said Foggy's name one time. He has not like fully acknowledged his death. And that is a huge part of grief, is like acknowledging what is going on. That's like one of the 5 steps of the grieving process is acceptance. Okay. And that was one that Matt never accepted. He never once in this season, he said Foggy's name once.
Oh.
And it's like he's staying away from it. He's putting his wall up. Well, he says something. He's like, have you even said his name? Say his name. Say his fucking name. And like, dude, Charlie, the performances here, y'all, I'm not even shitting y'all. He's crying. Like, I teared up watching this shit, bro. I was like, God damn, bro, fuck. And the performances, great performances, great costumes, cinematography. Anyways, going back, he says they start yelling, they get into a scuffle. Well, fucking Matt backhands Frank in like the heat of things. And he's like, well, what'd you do for Foggy besides fucking hide and like talking shit to Matt? Matt backhands the fuck out of him. And he's like, oh, like he just takes it. And he's like, Matt's like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. And he's like, what are you apologizing for, Red? That's the first honest thing you fucking done. And he was like, bro, it was, dude. And these guys, you can tell the chemistry. They've worked with each other on set before. They just have a chemistry, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so then he starts screaming. Matt gets all into it. And he's like, you send that guy Bullseye to prison, and guess what? He's breathing the same air you breathe. He's eating the same fucking slop in the chow hall. Basically saying like he's still alive. You didn't do shit. Your mission was not complete. And then Matt's like, he got life. And then this is the line. Mm-hmm. He got life. He screams at him. This is the line that got me. So Punisher says, what about old Foggy? He get life?
Fuck.
Bro, that is writing. That is fucking writing.
Wow.
What about old Foggy? He get life? And dude, just quiet. I had chills watching that scene, bro. It was so fucking good, y'all. I'm not shitting you. I know I'm really animated, so like I hype things up. But y'all, it is so fucking good. It is the writing. There's one slow episode where he's out of costume. Honestly, the whole season, he's not been in costume. He's like fighting, putting the costume back on. But like,
damn. All right, I'm gonna go watch Daredevil. Cook and Stone are gonna take over now.
Good night, everybody. It's the Stone Cookie Show now.
Yeah. Man, that sounds freaking epic. I could picture the whole thing in my mind too when you're describing it.
It's so I've been yapping long enough, man. It's so good, guys. I'm not even like it is literally captivating. It has captivated me. I'm not even shitting you. It's so good, dude. And then I went back. I was living in the country in 2018 when it first premiered on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's on Disney Plus. So also the fact that Disney is having something that fucking gory. Shout out to Disney. But like the first 3 seasons were on Netflix, and I was living in the country, so I couldn't stream or anything. I couldn't get deliveries. Any kind of store was like 20 minutes from us. Like,
oh wow,
in the country, yeah. And so now I'm catching up on all these shows, older shows, and like this was a 2018, man, you know, and I'm catching up on the first 3 seasons, and even the first 3 seasons are fucking good. It's not just Born Again, like, oh man, it's I know I'm like hella Daredevil glazing right now, but it's like
that's okay.
I have not been this excited for Marvel since the X-Men kind of started, like X-Men 97 in last year of March. I've not been this excited for Marvel except for because of Daredevil, dude. Honestly,
all right.
Daredevil has totally brought me back to Marvel, man. Like, you know, I got Spider-Man figures, of course. Like y'all see all the Spider-Man figures I have up there. And then I have a couple statues and stuff. I have the I like Marvel, man, but like Star Wars is just like really sucked me in. But I tell you what, dude, if they keep delivering this street level type shit, I'm fucking here for it, dude. I'm kind of tired of like the cosmic grand galaxy big scale type. I want to see like some real world shit, and that's what Daredevil is doing, man. Like it's Oh, it's so fucking good, man. I'm gonna shut up now.
Oh no,
I'll
I,
keep talking about it, bro.
I think that's why I'm more of a DC guy, is because of the more down to earth street level type justice compared
Yes,
to like you said, the grand cosmic um, thing that the Marvel tends to go with. So
exactly. Yeah,
mhm.
exactly, man.
Man, I'm gonna have to go and watch Daredevil after we finish up here, because I know
Oh,
you've been
please.
recommending it for a while, but this just
Yeah,
officially was like, all right, time to watch it.
I feel like if you guys have the same taste as me, and we're all different in our own ways, it.
Yeah.
I genuinely like cannot wait to watch the next episode. That's how good it is. Like my wife, I have to make myself go to bed. I'm like, fuck, it's too goddamn in the morning. I need to go to bed. Like, I've stayed up just to like watch another one. That's how good it is. And I don't do that for shows anymore, man. Like,
Yeah.
it's just so good. I really, really have enjoyed that. So,
Man, well, everyone go check out the new it's called Born Again, right? Daredevil Born Again
yes,
on
on
Disney
Disney,
Plus.
and all 4 seasons are now, because now I think yeah, all 4 seasons are actually on Disney Plus, so you can watch all 4 seasons.
Oh, nice. Right on.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, so
Shoot.
good, man. It's phenomenal show, man. It's so good, so good.
Man, have you seen the Stone, before we go? Have you seen the Daredevil Hot Toys?
Stop it,
Dude, it looks
stop it.
insane. I'll send you a picture after we're done.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
is it the Born Again like all red, or is it the yellow and gold?
all red.
Oh, bro.
He's thinking
Dude.
you can see the wheels turning, Cook.
So I seen the yellow and I don't know if you guys have ever seen that costume of
Yeah.
Daredevil's.
I've
That's
seen that.
actually pays yeah, that one pays homage to his father. That was like his boxing colors, because his dad was a boxer.
Okay.
That's where he got them hands got them hands. But
Oh, I see
that,
the yellow suit. I think I like the red better.
that's what the red is fucking iconic, man. But if they have a Born Again hot toy, that's something I would definitely that's probably the coolest design for the live action Daredevil right now, other than the yellow and gold, or the yellow. I'm sorry, the
Mhm.
golden and the golden red, or fuck, goddamn it, ketchup and mustard, golden red. Yeah. I'll tell you what, She-Hulk liked her some ketchup and mustard. I don't know if y'all seen that part of She-Hulk.
Oh no, I haven't seen it yet.
Supposedly they kind of like have like a little fling. I only watched certain parts of it because people were like, "Oh yeah, dude, Daredevil's in She-Hulk," and I was like, "Wait, what? For real?" So I went back to go catch up on those, and She-Hulk and Daredevil actually hook up.
Oh shit, no way.
Yeah, that's why I was joking. Like, "Oh, She-Hulk like her some ketchup and mustard," because he was wearing the yellow and red costume when it happened. Yeah,
That's epic.
yeah, dude.
Oh my gosh. Do you guys want to see the Hot Toys Daredevil before we go? And then I promise we'll wrap it up.
Sure, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Boom.
Bro, is it 1:14?
Wow.
Yeah.
1:14? Holy
It is,
shit,
dude.
bro.
We've been going for almost 3 hours. We're 3 minutes shy of 3 hours. Let's just round it out to a good 3. How about that?
Yeah, hell yeah,
Okay,
bro.
cool.
I'm not. Yeah, bro. I'm chilling, man.
But Stone, look at this, dude.
What's that say? 260?
280.
Oh, y'all. I think this is the one that comes with. Yeah, it's got different face plates too. So you have the teeth, the grimace teeth, and the closed mouth.
Dude, the grimace
Yep.
teeth is nuts.
The one without the likeness without the shades is kind of throwing me off a little bit. I still see
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, someone put it really well. They're like, well, he is blind, so he does kind of have that 1,000-yard stare. And I was like,
That's-
yeah, that's true.
That is true.
But yeah, this looks nuts, huh, Stoned? And Cook.
Yeah, that's pretty fire.
I'm gonna have to pick that. I'm gonna have to pick that one up, man.
You can always do the payment plan.
Yeah, that's true.
Look, you're not helping,
$50 a
bro.
month.
No, so
I mean,
actually,
you know you want it.
I really do, man. And it comes with the broken. So in the Born Again, in the first episode, beginning scene fight, he breaks his horn, and it's got the broken horn cowl on there too.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Look at that.
Oh, if you,
Cool.
dude, I didn't realize that they did payments until
Yeah,
like
man.
a month ago.
Oh wow.
This might be one that, because dude, I was like, we all have different jobs, but 280, I don't care who you fucking are. 280 is a lot of cash to drop for a fucking 12-inch scale or a 12-inch figure. I don't care who you fucking are. That's a lot of cash, man. That's easily a bill or two, depending on what it is. But
Yeah.
for payment plans, man, that makes it a lot more enticing for sure. Instead of dropping like $300 at one time, whereas I can pay it off that's a lot more enticing for sure.
Oh,
So
100%. And better for your wallet. Your wallet won't hate you as much.
fuck yeah, dude. What you mean?
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick that up. I think that looks so good,
dude, I
man.
do feel like it would go well with your collection, and just because how much you like it, it would be pretty sick. And
That'd
to do a review on it for your channel, for your content, come on.
Hey, yes, sir.
Right.
Then I'm gonna get fucked, bro, because then it's gonna be like, oh well, I have Daredevil, and now I need Punisher. Now I'm gonna get then the whole Marvel fucking bullshit.
Oh, and then you get into dinosaurs, Hot Toys. No, I'm just kidding.
Bro, I swear to God, if Hot Toys does dinosaurs, I am fucked. call me Commander Cook because I'm cooked, bro. If they do dinosaurs, bro, it's done. I'm still on my Star Wars for the dinos, bro.
Oh no!
I'm just
man.
kidding.
I'll buy them.
Word. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, guys. Well, I think this is a perfect place to wrap it up. We just went over 3 hours. I did not expect it to go this long. I was thinking maybe like hour and a half, maybe 2 tops if we're going crazy. But
hey, good conversation, man.
Hey, you said it, man. And just to reiterate, thank you guys again for being here. It's so great to be part of this community. Such a fun thing to be part of, with just all these cool little pieces of plastic that we're into, right? So
yeah,
yes, sir.
It's crazy that this stuff brings us together.
Yeah, Cookie, you gotta grab something, bro. Here we go.
Hey.
Oh, bro, no, you ain't gotta show out like that, bro. Like this trash. Hell yeah, bro. While we're all here, right here, that's the reason.
Yep, that's the reason, man. So everyone, thank you very much for tuning in. We have jumped up quite a bit. We have 11 people in here now. And
hey, everybody. Thank y'all for stopping by.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy for 10:17 on a West Coast night and 1:17 for you two boys over there. Cook, you're on the East Coast, right?
I am Central.
Central.
So
okay,
it's
so
12:17. Yep.
Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. So everyone, thank you again for taking your time on your Friday night to come and hang out with us on the Hyperspace Hangout, episode number 9, ICC recap with Stone Mandalorian and Commander Cook himself.
Yep.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us all, man. I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
Yep. Dude, so great to hear. Oh, you're so welcome, boys. So great to hear about the con. I'm so glad you guys had a blast, and I really do hope to genuinely make it out there next year. So
dude.
To see Jacob, aka Star Wars Collective, out there hanging out with you.
Hell yeah, man.
And I'll try to drag Troy out there too.
Hell yeah, you better, bro. Troy better bring his ass down, man.
Right.
Hell yeah, dude.
Everyone, we're going to play one clip to take you out. Thank you so much for watching the Hyperspace Hangout again, episode number 9. I will be back. This will be the last Friday stream. I know I've kind of been bouncing around Wednesdays, Fridays. What are you doing, Jacob? But I do promise that scheduled streams will go back to Wednesdays. So I'll see you in not next week, but the week after for episode number 10. So we'll see what we're going to do for that. It'll be exciting.
Yes, sir.
All right, everybody, let's get one clip to play you out, and we will see you later. Have a great rest of your Friday night and Memorial Day weekend, and may the Force be with you.
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang. Later on, guys.